Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Bowie.
Baba
Baba
Booey.
Booey?
Fafa Fooey. Baba Booey. Alright, we should be live. And it should not be visible to anybody that doesn't have the link. I don't think. We already had to do this and delete it and start over because the audio was all messed up. For those who are listening back to the VOD now.
You gotta drop a new link.
I do gotta drop a new link. Alright,
Drop a fat
boys.
deuce. I mean, link.
Boys, check that out. See if
I'm gonna listen.
everything seems good. If
Yeah.
it seems
I will
good,
One
I'll drop a link to the
watching.
patrons.
One person watching, and it's me.
If it spiked up to like 100 people
Sounds
watching,
good.
I would have a panic attack.
All right. I think we're sounding pretty.
Markiplier raid.
Whoa!
I think
we're
we're
sounding
sounding great.
We sound
Ooh.
freaking awesome.
I actually am excited.
I'm gonna with it throughout the stream.
I actually am excited to watch the second part of that In Space with Markiplier because Mick is in it, and I actually liked the first part. So that comes out tomorrow.
Ooh. I'll check it out.
Jack,
Mark seems like such a nice and wholesome guy. As
It
much
is.
as like
It's
as fun as it is to make fun of him. But
It's like a sci-fi choose your own adventure like through videos, which is kind of fun.
very nifty. Oh, so it's kind of like a heist with Markiplier, but
It's like that, but in space. Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I enjoyed a heist with Markiplier a lot.
Yeah.
Bruh, I thought Jack had a huge booger on his nose. He had a piece of like a small thing of like the cheese that you get on a Taco Bell taco that was
Where
just
do you get
on my
that?
floor. I don't know, but he just had like a little thing of cheese on his nose. I thought it was
Aw.
a booger.
Dude, Jack just gives hugs now. Like I was sitting on a chair outside earlier with Jacob, and I just stretched my hands out like this, and he just jumped and hugged me, and I'm like, it's
Aw.
perfect.
That's a
You're-
good ass boy right there.
He's a good-ass boy.
He's just
That's
too
a
big.
big boy right there.
He needs to be shrunk. Put him in the dryer.
Needs to go back to small size. Also, ping the Farfetch Discord.
Yeah, and be to the patrons. Hey guys, come listen. to
Yeah,
our
I'm noticing we have a
bullshit.
distinct lack of viewers.
Oh my god, guys!
Was this
I
is looking
can't
like
believe my
looking like a
stream is
DP
dead.
stream right now. 3 people.
I'm a dead streamer.
Kind of cringe.
This is a dead stream.
Oh my god.
You should be a metal singer. Media watcher, thank God.
Why the fuck did I invite you guys here?
Oh, it shot up to 10.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, what's
everybody.
poppin'? What's poppin', people? Party people. Hey.
Are
Hello,
we up
big
in the
party.
club?
Welcome to our epic Twitch stream. Today we're gonna play Fortnite.
All right, well,
This
I
is
gotta
the new
go, guys.
Fortnite update.
See you later.
They got rid of building. The game's better now.
As you can see, Griff, Kira, and Rue are in Fortnite.
This is them witnessing the bombing of Tomato Town.
The massacre of Tomato Town. Whenever I went to the shooting range with that not sniper rifle, but basically it was the first thing I shot. It was "This is for Tomato Town."
Also, hey, media watcher, Estrezi, Jacob Macabre, my roommate, Zango, Posh, Katie, Andrew, Seal, and of course Adam. Thank you guys for joining.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
We are testing out our first ever Patreon exclusive stream. I apologize ahead of time if I cough or if my voice sounds a little weird. I am still not over this cold for some reason. But I hope you all are doing really well today. We love
In
to
fairness,
see it.
you and
Hello,
Michael
hello.
both sound much better. Like you should have heard
I'm
them last
glad.
week. It was like,
Yeah, we sounded awful.
These
we
guys
were
have been
terrible.
hearing me in like Hangouts and in the Farfetch server just hello
We need
everyone.
a
I had to
universal
record-
translator.
I had to record voiceover for something while my voice was screwed, and I can't.
know.
I can't wait to hear back how it sounds.
I feel so
oh
bad.
no.
Hey, Nocturnal, welcome. And also, L, welcome. I hope you guys are doing better than we are. This cold will not let go. of its final death grasp on us.
It's gotcha.
But all right, cool. Well, I guess I should introduce who all is with us today on our first little test stream, or if you guys would like to go down the line and introduce yourselves.
Oh, I guess that would make me first.
Yeah, Adam. Go.
I'm Adam, or the Stig, and
It's
am
Hans
the
Zimmer.
music composer. I am the music composer for Robots the movie and Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2 and 3. No, I'm the music composer for Farfetched.
You know,
Bit of an
if you said movies that were just slightly obscure enough, people would believe you.
Are you Junkie
Yeah.
XL?
I could have said Robot. Yeah, I did Sonic 2, not 1. I did Mad Max, Black Mass. What else did Junkie XL do? I don't remember any of his scores because
He
he's
did
boring.
Godzilla vs. Kong, yeah.
Oh yeah,
He had to follow up Bear McCreary's amazing.
that's really
King of the
unfortunate
Monster
for
score.
someone as dull as Junkie XL.
Yep.
That's my hot take. Junkie XL doesn't make good movie scores. Don't listen to him, everyone.
Yeah, sorry,
can't wait for
Junkie. I
us
know
to
you're
get
in the
sued.
chat.
I know. Right now we're
Junkie
getting
XL
spicy.
did the
off
score
them.
for Scoob.
More
Anyway,
like
who else is here?
more like Junkie XS.
An excess of boring.
Zango says R.I.P. Ashley Nichols died of coughing lungs. Yep, that's
Also,
me.
I'm Dave. You know me. Next.
Who the fuck are you?
Who's that? Oh,
That was
is
really
Da-
fucking presumptuous.
I
Who's that?
co-create the
Dave
show. What are you
Chappelle's here?
talking about?
For those who don't know, Dave's the one that writes all the Patreon updates that nobody reads.
Yeah, hey guys, it's me, the guy who spends all writing 8 paragraphs of updates for you just to look at the pretty pictures. Thanks, I appreciate it.
I read them.
I read it.
I could have read them.
How do I follow that? My name is Jacob Takanashi. In terms of Farfetched, I voiced the.
You're one of the
character
characters on the screen right now.
Yeah. I'm that wacky little guy on the left there. You see what
Hey,
he's holding the
can
camera.
you do your famous line he's saying in this scene?
Oh yeah, he's saying, go subscribe on twitch.tv/ninja. That's
Don't
Griff's
put
channel,
words
if you
into
wanna-
my son's mouth, you
I would
fucker.
love it if you just spent this whole stream just fucking lip syncing that to Griff's mouth. Like,
You're just doing a Hank Hill boo the entire time.
whoa!
Whoa! But yeah, that's me. Hello.
Hi, I'm
No.
here.
Nobody.
What do I do for Farfetched?
You help us put together the scratch audio.
He's the
You
editor.
do audio editing, and then you
I
burp.
burped in the I burped
Yeah.
in the proof of concept.
Michael, you guys all fucking very obviously know.
Michael tells us when something's not funny when we're writing, which is actually genuinely helpful. Like,
he
I
helps
do.
break up me. and
I
Dave's
will tell
arguments.
you when I think something is genuinely not funny or not
which
good.
is
I'll be like,
actually helpful, no joke. Like,
yeah, I know, because sometimes you guys really find something funny, and I'm just like, I don't think it's funny,
yep.
and I feel bad, but I
You're
say
good
it.
outside
and then I shake my keys in front of his face, and he laughs.
That's a solid. That's a
You
solid
know a
outside
joke
observer.
isn't funny if Michael doesn't think it's funny. Because
Well,
he
here's the
will just
thing,
laugh
what-
at jingling keys.
One of the first things he ever told me was the rotation story.
Oh yeah!
Yep.
Yeah. Where he span in a chair and went dude rotation, and then Michael
Yeah,
laughed
like
really
Dave.
hard.
Dave,
You want to
Dave-
tell that story again?
What happened is I entered the room and Dave was just like, "Hey, check this out," and he I think he was trying to show me something like else. I can't remember what you were actually trying to show me. But
I
you-
was sitting in the office in a swivel chair. That's important.
Yeah, you were in a swivel chair and you were like just swiveling. You were just like rotating, and I was like, "Dude, rotation."
I think Dave
nice.
was trying to show off that his hair had just recently gotten cut.
Yeah, no, I was trying to show off my haircut. So I just spat around once, and Michael just went, "Dude, rotation." I just fucking lost it. Like,
Because I thought that was the joke. I thought he was I thought he was rotating in his chair, and I was like, "That's the joke." It's like, rotation, nice.
This is my himbo. This is my emotional support himbo, Michael.
Hello.
They said
Rotation
when-
is pretty funny though. I'm not
this,
gonna lie.
this is Rue cringing at this story. Look.
Hey, by the way, to everybody that is in this household, I got Domino's earlier, and I got a shit ton of these like cookie marbled brownies that I'm not gonna eat. Anyone want some?
Bro.
I'll try one.
You want one, Ashley?
Yeah, give me one.
Do you want one, Jacob McCaw? I know you're in the chat. Do you want one?
No, you're listening.
I know you're listening.
If you
Respond.
could ship one to me over here in the east, I would
You say
appreciate.
he
Yeah, I
screamed-
bet you the Domino's over there don't even have it because it's so bad.
He just screamed
We
sure.
do, hey, we have Hatsune Miku pizza boxes though, huh?
You know?
Dude,
Get on
Jake,
my level.
on the
Alright.
I just so before this stream, I went on the with a couple of my friends, the Newgrounds Public Radio podcast. We talked about the fucking Domino's Hatsune Miku crossover in
Yeah,
that.
it's amazing, dude.
Where the
I've got
old
pizza
CEO
boxes.
is like, "Have you heard of Hatsune Miku?"
Yeah.
Look,
Oh
my
God, they
my old
literally just
roommate
put
Josh,
cookies inside of a brownie.
he's got one of those framed. He's got one of those Hatsune Miku pizza boxes framed. And up in
That's
his room.
awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah, dude. I think he got it like on a trip to Japan 3 years ago. Smuggled a pizza box.
And then you
back
found
to
out
the
also
country.
from the Summer Games Fest 2 years ago that Alf invented Hatsune Miku. So
He did.
it's like a
Little known fact.
whole Kevin Bacon situation between Alf and Domino's.
I want an Alf Vocaloid so bad.
Please.
I want to control that voice.
That would be incredible, to be fair.
I
What
still
would,
never
what would be
use
the
that
first
software,
thing?
and it seems fun.
What would be the first thing that you would get the Alf Vocaloid to sing? I would think it'd be like the Golden Girls theme song or some other obscure 80s.
Come on, take the money and run by Steve Miller Band. Come on, this is a story about Willie.
Oh, that'd be
Also, Kai asked, Dave, are you still gonna eat dog food if we get 1 million views in less than a week on the pilot? Yes. That is a binding Twitter contract. If the pilot comes out and within 1 week we hit 1 million views, I will buy a can of dog food and eat it on Twitch stream.
like the whole damn can.
Yeah.
Holy
kind?
shit, dude!
Hard dog food or wet dog
Or
food?
until I throw up like horribly, whatever it takes.
Hard,
Oh,
hard
so
or
you're gonna
wet?
Eat one bite.
Oh, wet. No, I'm gonna eat like a sloppy Joe style dog food.
Oh, okay. Okay, so something that could vaguely look like human food.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, they have like dog food that's like just human grade food. Like they have like shredded chicken dog food that's been cut down to like a pate.
I
You're talking,
mean,
like Alpo shit.
Those are for the fancy dogs, though.
Yeah. Oh, you want some,
he
like-
wants cheap ass dog that only like cheap ass dog food like that makes them grow an extra leg when they're 12 or something.
Oh, we're talking stuff like cans of dog food that got like buttholes and stuff in them. Like just ground up. Okay, I see.
They
I
just
see.
ground them-
they use
just
it, what
They
they
just
put in
ground the
Taco
legs
Bell.
off they ground the legs off a pig and now they just roll the pig around everywhere.
Dude, my old butcher boss straight up told me that dog food is only 1 grade lower than Taco Bell meat, apparently.
I can.
Oh
believe
wow.
it.
Well, then it's delicious. Dude, there's your out. You get your can of dog food and you put it in a tortilla with like other Taco Bell condiments.
This is
There's
my
your
dog.
out.
This is the dog-arita. Like,
Only fancy dogs. Well, there you go, dude. That'd probably be even better. Make it a burrito. Hell yeah, brother.
at that point, though, is that cheating? Because, like, I remember when we were on that one stream, Ashley, and I ate. Somebody paid $50 for me to eat one of Ranch's food pellets, and I choked. But then I did it the second time. I dipped it in barbecue sauce. The problem is that it was a tiny bit more palatable, but the second that barbecue sauce was gone, it was like nothing happened. So
I don't think it's cheating if you put like cheese and other condiments and dress it up. To be fair, I mean,
No, I think
don't
it's
know.
cheating. I think you gotta raw dog it.
you just want me to be miserable. I'm not gonna ask you.
You want to put it in a tortilla at least? Would that work? Maybe
What if
like
we just
offset
Ashley?
it?
What if we just did? Ashley makes these really good crock pot burritos that she does with like corn and peppers and stuff. What if we just did that but replaced the meat with dog food?
Okay, what if?
Like-
Okay, hold on. What if we made burritos, but it could only use things that we find at the pet store?
Ooh, that's a fun challenge. That's
so
a
try
fun
to make it as
challenge.
palatable as possible. But
Try and make it as
what
palatable
you
as
get.
possible.
I see.
Oh,
No.
the
Jack
dog
do.
being a stinkus.
Was he
What did
eating
Jack
cat
do?
food?
There's a critter being stinker.
Frickin', but yeah, I don't think that would be cheating. To be fair, I will ask Ashley.
Apostle says, "I hate this entire idea."
I don't know if
Okay,
you
you
heard
have
me yell
gauntlet.
at Jack. I don't know if you heard me yell at Jack when I entered the room.
What did he
but,
do?
What do?
As soon as I got in here, I saw that he had ripped the rug from above the litter box and started eating shit.
Oh God!
Literally eating shit. Well, there's the next challenge. That's the 2 million challenge right there.
You're not gonna find that at a pet store.
I have a
Hey,
little unicorn rug that I have covering the litter box. That way he can't touch it. And I guess at some point while I BRB'd to give everybody their marble brownie, he had just ripped it off and had started eating the excrement inside.
What a dink.
He loves to eat cat shit.
Dude, dogs are so weird. The fact that like they have no problem eating feces, but if you eat chocolate, you're gone. Like,
Yep.
They just kind of like 0% opacity out of the world.
you can eat feces, but one grape and you're done.
It depends on the size of the dog. I mean, if you have a grape, like if a small dog has a grape, they might be fucked. But if like Jack had one little grape, he might have a lot of discomfort.
Poor she's in my room with me on my bed right now, but Misty's Ashley's border collie Misty, unfortunately, like if she eats like one thing that's like fried or spicy, she'll just like poop everywhere.
No, not
Like-
even that. If she eats one thing that isn't like just completely plain chicken, she'll just shit everywhere.
Yeah,
If she has-
anything with like
if she has
something with salt on
unseasoned-
it.
If she has unseasoned beef or turkey, she will shit everywhere. Like it has to be just like rice or chicken.
You gave her like one tiny bit of a plain bagel yesterday, and that sufficed.
I guess like bread is also fine for her. But yeah, no, she like is super weird. Like you could give her like a tortilla chip, and that would make her just spew everywhere. Her tummy's so sensitive.
She's sleeping on my bed right now.
Also, for anybody wondering what I'm working on, this is one of the shots from the pilot, if it wasn't obvious.
Yes,
Working on
the show you all are paying to make happen.
What are they saying? What are they saying in the scene?
They're saying,
Let me see.
Yeah, she's doing her best Sans impression.
I don't remember what they're saying. Let me figure
they're
it out.
they're all just collectively going, ah! Like literally, it's just all them screaming.
No, I don't know. I don't think that's what's happening. Hold on.
They're all collectively going, oh, nice.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
There was
Oh, I'm sorry, I was wrong.
I
I was on the wrong script page. Hold on. They're actually saying the United States under capitalism is doomed to fail. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, no. I think that was the line. Yeah. It's been a while since I watched the last
Classic Rue.
Yeah.
Saying, oh, hi, Mark.
Classic
Classic
Marxist Rue.
Oh, hi, Marxist Brew.
Oh, hi, Marxist.
And then Kira looks her dead in the eyes and says, "We must seize the means of production."
But in dog language, so it's just like...
Somebody, I made a joke where, because we were like when we were doing a Q&A once on Twitter, because we were talking about how like the show is like TV-14, so like there is some swearing, but not like an excessive amount, you know?
They say
Like, not-
crud.
Like, yeah. But I made a joke where someone was like, because Kira just barks, but every time Kira barks, she's actually just saying fuck. Like,
Oh,
there's all your F words, yeah.
Wait, like in the pilot teaser that you guys dropped, she barks in that after I say, "I got a promotion," right?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
I got a promotion.
She
Fuck!
just, fuck! I wanted that promotion. Damn it!
Kira wanted to be the lighting expert so badly.
I haven't done
Volatile.
any like cleanup in at least like a week or two. I'm feeling the fucking rust.
You've also been dead.
You've also
with
been dead
Sickeroni.
and sick.
Being sick isn't an excuse not to be a wage slave.
Sicker.
Wow, you do sound like a Marxist.
Are Marxists against capitalism?
No,
Back in the
I-
wagey cagey.
No, they like it. They really like it, I hear.
Oh, okay. I don't know what Marxism is. I'm very.
You know, Marx was like, yeah, you know what? We don't need the means of production. They can have it. That's
That
what
would
he
be
said.
funny because we put out the tweet explaining what each of the Sesamoy gang, like their roles in the band, like, you know, Quinn drummer, Griff singer, blah blah blah. And then I put like as a joke, you know, like Kira is the dog. Someone said like, what if I just put Kira as the manager?
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, that would be cute, actually. Though is
That
like, they
she's
could make her the
actually
unofficial
all her
manager.
barks are her saying like, "You're playing that wrong."
She's constantly scoring all these awesome deals of like somehow getting on the sides of all these local venues. Like, how did you convince them? She just goes, "Woof."
Listen,
Whoa.
you hear Kira's barking sounds are voiced by the adorable Jasmine, but when she speaks like a human, she sounds like Carl from Aqua Teen.
If you could get, I think it was a Dana Schneider who voices.
Dana Schneider. No, it's Dave Willis is the creator who voices Carl and Meatwad. Dana Schneider voices Master Shake.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also voices in actually one of my new favorite Disney shows is I really like The Ghost and Molly McGee, and he voices the Ghost, and it's basically just Master Shake but for kids. So
I would that would be my headcanon. That's my headcanon now. Also, I'm still giggling internally after that. You hear that, Kira? I got a promotion. Fuck! Son of a bitch. She wanted to be that.
it's just all of Kira's dialogue gets replaced by like the angry video game nerd. Like-
James Kira. Wait, is the AVGN is James Rolfe, right? Or am I getting?
yeah,
my,
I love.
my
Yep,
memes?
I love James.
Okay.
Holy shit! It's Papa Swirl.
Whoa!
Ashley, James is somebody Ashley and I have both said we'd love to like maybe do a voice one day cameo in the show.
I could have did it.
Name one person you wouldn't want to have a voice cameo in the show.
Adam Sandler.
Chris Chan.
Why wouldn't you want Adam Sandler?
Is it bad that I'd probably rather Chris Chan than Adam Sandler?
Wow, that is fucking something. I know that says something.
And I
know
you
how
know
much
what
you
you know my
fucking hate
feelings on Chris Chan.
Damn, what did Adam Sandler? What did Adam Sandler
He did one thing, exist.
He was in Grown Ups too. That's what he did.
Yeah.
He was in Big Daddy.
I think if
Big Daddy.
Would you like a piece of pie?
I think if fucking like we ever got like bought out because we sold out to big corporation, and they were like, "Hey, you have to have James Corden cameo in Far-Fetched," I think I would sooner kill myself.
Or just have him as a character that gets killed.
Popeye's chicken is fucking awesome.
No, that would still mean I have to interact with him now.
True.
You can outsource that.
Get a
You can
James
outsource
Corden
that
lookalike.
interaction. No, you can just be like, here, you handle James Corden. Get a James Corden handler and have them direct,
That is
have
true.
them direct him.
Apparently, according to that Creative Unknown podcast, Chris Chan was supposed to be the puddle in the Salties episode of Smiling Friends.
He was.
Yeah.
They apparently
I could have done.
people. I think people will, like they mentioned how like people will assume that it's because of the legal stuff going on, but it was actually just because there was like a union thing where they were not allowed to have that many cameos that are non-union, and they already used up their cameo or
Which
something.
I didn't even know was a thing. Like apparently,
That's a really strange rule.
yeah. Like you
Like,
only
I
have,
kinda
like,
understand
two,
it, but that's pretty
apparently
strange.
yeah.
Imagine going through the paperwork to taft Chris Chan into your
Oh
project.
my god.
Yeah, they looked at that. They're like, this would have been really funny, but this is way too much.
It
of a
also
pain."
didn't help that it happened to align up at the time where all that weird stuff with them going to prison and stuff happened. So.
Oh, I mean, it's fortunate for Smiling Friends because that means they don't have to
Well, yes, they don't
get
have
rid
to
of Chris
be,
Chan's
they don't have to
voice.
be associated either. So.
Yeah. I could have done it.
And yes, James Corden is going away. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
The first
like,
thing I
do we
did
know
for
what
that was
happened?
say replace with Alf.
Do we know why he's being like replaced everywhere?
I genuinely think he's just stepping down.
Oh damn it! I thought he was.
They're also getting rid of Ellen, but that's because she's a bitch.
Yeah, like I figured it was an Ellen situation where it turned out.
No,
that,
I don't
you
think. I genuinely, as much as James Corden, I hate him. I don't think he abuses his employees.
I don't know, man. I don't
He
know.
seems too incompetent to abuse anybody.
That's also fair.
He just enters the office every day, like, look at I could do a somersault.
Listen,
And
I
then
will
they-
never
then
get
they-
the image of James Corden in the rat suit shaking his nuts at the camera in that Cinderella traffic stop video.
Well, now I have something to Google later.
You don't know about that?
You've never seen
don't.
that?
Oh
I've
my
never
god!
seen that. No.
So when the live-action Cinderella came out to promote, the characters and the actors from that movie stop traffic, and James Corden, because he voices like one of the fucking rats in it, he just is in this like gray rat suit, and he just they're singing that "Let's Get Loud" song, and he just goes up to someone's car right in front of their camera, and then like puts his hands behind his head and starts shaking his nuts at the camera, and just goes, "Let's get loud," and then the cameraman's like, "Wow."
That's
Like-
awful.
There's some things that I could see like Johnny Knoxville getting away with or something, but like James Corden, you can't do that. Like,
No.
that's not your character.
No.
I told the story about that one comedian I really like, Stuart Lee, when he found out that James Corden was a fan of his.
I love that.
And he said, could you imagine James Corden listening to me? It's like a dog listening to classical music. It's like the
So
meanest shit I've ever heard in my
Oh,
life.
man, that's great.
So fucking brutal.
It's so awful.
I think if one of my heroes said some shit like that, I would just end it all.
Oh man.
Oh, so the thing is, like, this guy Stuart Lee also has a penchant for being incredibly over the top with how he insults people. So I
like a lot of
imagine
hyperbole.
anyone who's a fan of his will probably get that it was probably mostly a joke.
No,
and I say
it was
mostly.
probably like just a roast, you know, like nothing.
Yeah, it was
malicious.
it wasn't in an interview or anything. It was actually on stage. Like, it was part of his set. So
Yeah, so
it was a
probably
bit.
just like, you
It
know,
was-
y-
I mean,
I
I
think
don't know.
if I found out one of my like heroes or someone I looked up to hated me or my work, the only way I think I'd like shrug it off is if they at least like insulted me to a degree that was like ridiculous, you know?
Like if Bill Burr called you, so like just calls you
Yeah.
something, like called you like a dumbass on his podcast or something. But like,
Yeah. Well,
Well,
that'd be. I mean, that's
but that's him putting on a show at that point.
Yeah.
It's not like you heard
It's
from
not
like,
like-
so.
It's not like
Bill Burr.
if fucking David Lynch was like, I wish that Dave guy would quit retweeting me. It's kind of fucking annoying.
I
that what
really.
you
heard from
Can
a-
you
I
believe it?
cannot stand Dave Capdeville.
If you heard from some representative of like David Lynch, she's like, "Hey, can you please stop mentioning my client all the time on Twitter?"
Can you
He's
believe
really
it?
not- he
I've
really
sent
does not
Dave
wanna be
Capdeville
associated with
a
it.
I have-
restraining order yet again.
I have written a legal document saying I am so insulted by your existence. You must change your name from David to something else, so we
I
do not
effect-
share anything in common.
You made
you do
fun
that
of the
too
pants.
fucking good.
You made fun of the pants I repaired, which looked good as new, whether you like it or not.
That video is so fucking insane. Hold on.
My
We-
pants are perfect now.
That one
Chat,
and the
chat, have you guys seen that video? Because I feel like
It's-
we need to share.
where David Lynch repairs his pants. That's what it's called.
Hold
And if
on.
you can believe it, I've got a cease and desist coming to your door, Dave.
I also love David Lynch and his 7 boys, which are just the 7 fucking Woody Woodpecker. No, not 7. Is it 5 or 7 Woody Woodpecker dolls
There
that he
were a lot. I
collects?
don't know. I
Yeah.
think it was more than 5.
Repairs.
It's like, these are my boys, and
pants.
he gave him names that weren't like Woody Woodpecker or bird names. It's like Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? When I look up David Lynch repairs pants, I don't find anything on YouTube.
It should be the first one. It's just called like, what is David working on today? Pants
okay,
repair.
okay, I did find
Yeah.
it.
It's David Lynch Theater YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
that's his channel.
That's so crazy. Yeah, there it is. It's fucked up pants.
Hello, David Lynch.
The holes in the knees of my
David
pants.
working on today.
I'm going to show you how I'm doing that.
I love this man.
I worked
Such a
on this
kooky
one
old-
yesterday, and I use a paper towel to cover the area underneath and keep the glue away from the skin. And I got a paper towel in this knee, and I'll work on that today.
So he's basically gluing paper
I'm gonna
towels
put
to the
white
insides of his
glue
pants.
Hey, you know
Yeah.
what?
Around
That's a
the
working man's
weakness
repair
of the,
job.
I mean, eventually,
material.
I
if you
love-
put enough layers of the
getting
glue,
thin
it
and
prevents it. It
tearing.
creates like a shield.
And if you put white glue around it, when it dries, it'll.
I love that this man is an acclaimed art house director.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
What do you think our
From
art house
Aaron.
director? Why do you think
It
art house
strengthens
directors
the
are so
material.
creative? Because they do crazy shit like this all the time.
Yeah,
Dude, the
he's just like a weird
And
grandpa.
paper towel
The
sticks
reason why
to it,
David Lynch is so good at what he does is because he does not take himself seriously.
And you've got
Like, he's actually like
chance
super
of
fucking
keeping
funny.
your pants.
Wait, didn't he do the screenplay for Dune, like the 1984 version?
He directed
mixed
it.
up some-
Yeah.
Okay.
I mixed up some
He's got paint.
color. That's
Got his
close.
paint. I got it close, and look how close it is.
It's not close at all, David. It's
I
really
got this
not.
one yesterday, so you see, like,
It's like a
Buddy.
forest green, and he's wearing olive pants or whatever.
Oh, David.
Like, it makes so much sense that this is the man who made Twin Peaks.
This
It
is-
honestly does.
No,
Like-
don't put more blue in it. It needs more yellow.
I'm gonna paint this.
Are those oil
white paper
paints?
towel.
I think
I'd
it's
love if,
acrylics.
like-
This is
What
some
if you got a
shit my
D-
dad would do. Like,
What
I
if you
think
got a
this is-
what if you got a DM from him like, "Hello, I'd like to commission you to color my pants."
Fucking, like, this is the shit my dad would do all the time. Like, he would just repair, like, clothing and shit with Gorilla Glue. And, like, he did a lot of work where he would constantly,
Stuck to
like,
his
rip
body.
his skin open and shit. And so he just kept super glue out with him all the time. And he would just super glue his arm wounds shut.
Last year.
Well, I think super glue was intended as like a medical thing initially, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've done that.
Probably. It's just
Yeah.
fucking insane.
I've done that. I've done
No!
Oh,
No! Oh,
that.
God!
oh, he's like, "Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. No!"
Yeah, yeah, David, that's yeah.
That's
yeah,
just
close
straight
enough.
up. That's not
Listen,
right.
Ashley, I
Don't
think you
put
need
more
to, like,
purple in.
Ashley, you need to check yourself here. Some of us can't afford to buy new pants. They got to repair them with
He
pants.
is a critically
Lynch
acclaimed
is
actor.
Man, all this privilege seeping through.
Oh my, yeah.
David
I shouldn't
Lynch can
punch,
certainly afford
I
to.
shouldn't punch down at David
That's
Lynch.
just
you're
blue,
right.
Dave. David, that's just blue.
That's just
I
bouncy.
think I've made a mistake.
What if you just saw a video? It's like, you know, if you ask me, the honey cast is not a very funny cast.
I mean, I won't lie. His technique of smacking it to blend out is
you're
very
good as
good. Like,
What is new,
helps blend
everyone?
the colors together.
Well, now we know why he's a director and not a colorist. I mean, now we know why colorists are
I
a thing
regret
of their
what
own.
I said in the beginning about the color not matching. It got. I forgot how much fucking worse it gets.
One of my
It's a
favorites
magical
too
man.
is it's on the set of Twin Peaks: The Return, and it's a scene with a bunch of young children,
Oh, I
and
love
David
this.
Lynch is sitting on the ground directing them and just goes, "Start making your noise, please, make your noise."
Make
He's
your
like, he says like, "Oh, if you could just start making your noise, it'd be so beautiful for the film. Could you just start screaming like you're at a rock and roll concert?"
Yeah.
That man's a
That'd be-
national treasure.
David Lynch is the man for sure. Also, Dave, I love your new profile picture, buddy, on Twitter.
Oh,
it's really
Count.
good. Everyone go check it out.
Yeah, everybody go to my Twitter and look at my new profile pic. It's Count Scary,
It's fucking incredible.
a Chicago '80s horror host.
Oh man, I love his hairline. His hairline is what does it for
It's
me. How
painted on.
painted
It's
Yeah,
like
this
what
was like-
David Lynch just
I was
did, but
about
to
to
his
say.
head.
I was about to say. Do you think David Lynch painted it on?
Yeah, David
Well, it would be
Lynch
purple.
created Count Scary.
He's
How
like,
many
I'm gonna
think
make
that-
you look really scary.
How
And
many
he puts a
thi-
crow's peak like a widow's peak.
How many times do you think this man donned this costume?
Dude, if you just go on Google and type in Count Scary and look at the images, there are so many of him. Like,
like,
Nobody
I-
cared
I
who
have
I
to put on
was
the
until
mask.
I drew on the widow's.
Till I drew on the hairline, nobody cared who I was.
You said you discovered this guy by doing that video you're working on,
yeah,
right? Mhm.
outside of everything else, you know, mainly this show, I've been working just for fun on doing like a history of horror host video. And I discovered Count Scary in my research. Like I knew a lot of horror hosts like Joe Bob, Elvira, Svengoolie, Chili Billy, a lot of people, but then some of them I discovered that are like super local, like this man whose promos I watched with like we couldn't stop laughing at just how ridiculous it is. There's one where he's in a graveyard talking about like The Shining. It'll scare the pants off you. And he's in an actual graveyard, and he just rips his pants off and throws them. And it's not clear enough to be shown on the screen. So
You just see a little snippet of pants for 3 frames, and that's
yeah.
it. You know what gets me about that too is like spooky movies, like The Shining.
Yeah, The Shining.
That's
like,
not a spooky movie.
No, that's not
It's like,
a.
ooh.
Yeah, not skeletons and goblins. That's fucking Stanley Kubrick. Like,
Yeah. Spooky movies like Under the Skin. Ooh.
spooky movies like I Spit on Your Grave. Woo. Like,
Imagine dying and like 30 years later, some fucking hack from TV rips his pants off right above your grave.
that would almost be poetic in a way.
I know you'd want that.
Yeah. I'd want
Dude.
David Lynch to rip off his broken pants on top of my grave.
That's how you know you've made it. I want a local TV host from like Jonesboro, Wisconsin, to do a promo for Farfetch'd, like a Halloween promo for Farfetch'd. That'd be amazing.
Cry.
That's how you know you've made it, folks.
We could do an Alamo Drafthouse style pre-show where it's just a bunch of random like spooky stuff before any Farfetch premiere and get some of that kind of thing recorded.
Oh,
Like
that'd be
local host
fun.
announcing Farfetched, yeah.
Yeah, Avy's like, the Halloween Spooktacular, Hereditary. like,
Oh god. Some of the spookiest films, like The Lighthouse, The Witch.
The spooky A24 movie night.
If A24 did something
I
like
would
that.
almost like-
the spooky A24 box set. They gotta do that. All their spookiest films.
the vibes of that are almost like too perfect, like to balance out like these serious, terrifying dramas with just like count scary, like ooh.
It has
Looking-
a banner. It has like
That's-
imagine like the Witch cover, but it has like one of those shitty banners, like spooky classics, and
It's
it's,
like
in a
one of
green
the-
goo. It's in a
yeah.
green goo font or whatever.
It's like one of those like cauldron witches, and it's just like
Some other guy did the art for this version of it, and it's like like those versions of posters you find in local theaters in like Hungary
No,
and stuff.
Even
Oh,
better,
yeah.
Goosebumps covers versions of the fucking A24 film.
that'd be awesome.
Oh,
amazing.
Goosebumps,
Oh my
Goosebumps
God.
Hereditary, Goosebumps,
Yeah.
The Witch, Goosebumps Lighthouse. That'd be fantastic.
Goosebumps Midsummer.
Oh, dude,
Dude, somebody call R.L. Stein. We have a new. He's not doing anything right
R.L.
now.
Stein, I have $1 million idea for you.
He's not
Come here.
doing anything but shit posting on Twitter. R.L. Stein on Twitter, all he does is like shit posts where he like the other day he printed out a piece of paper. He said, "I'd like to thank you all for awarding me with the R.L. Stein Award for the 65th year in a row." like
did you see a thing he did with the Onion?
no,
where,
what did you do?
where like he said like he was pushing legislation to prevent prevent monsters from like eating kids or something.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was an Onion. I have no idea if it was an old one or not.
Oh my God, Sir Bowler Hat. That would have been if Willem Dafoe was in the Goosebumps reboot.
Holy shit.
Like, that'd be amazing. Dude, imagine Willem Dafoe as the villain in a Goosebumps episode. That'd be fucking amazing.
That's
Like,
a fucking
I
match
would-
made in heaven now. That I
like
think
a
about it.
haunted
I would
mask or
fucking-
something.
I would kill to see that.
Willem Dafoe as Slappy would be pretty cool.
That'd be amazing! Holy
that'd be
shit, if
pretty
Willem
cool.
Dafoe voiced Slappy, I would genuinely fucking pay that to see that.
Hollywood, pay us. We have great ideas.
We got brilliant ideas. Honestly, by the way, the Jack Black Goosebumps movies aren't that bad. They're actually pretty good, like, kids' gateway horror movies.
Oh yeah, it's a fun
Like-
little romp.
Yeah. I always joke Jacob's son that I'm gonna be the uncle that just shows like all like the once he's of age, like, all right, sitting down, we're watching Ernest Scared Stupid.
Hell
Like,
yeah, dude. I fucking love the Ernest films as well.
I'm gonna be the
dude.
spooky uncle.
Jacob's just like, I
Oh,
give you full
spooky Dave.
permission to scare the shit out of my son.
It's
Oh
like,
yeah, we still get it from somewhere.
Son, it's your 10th birthday. It's time for Hereditary.
And your son just responds in Japanese going, I don't understand.
I don't understand this fat white man.
Who is this man, father? Is like, actually, long story short, but you wouldn't exist if it weren't for this man.
Yeah, don't ask me about the gumbo, son. You'll find out more than you know.
Jacob, how will you feel if your son grows up to be just inexplicably obsessed with gumbo?
Dude, that'd be amazing. I love gumbo, to be fair. Dude, it's so... I found one bowl of gumbo in Japan, and Dave, I know you're going to be absurdly upset with this. They put potatoes in it. There was potatoes in the gumbo. That's a cardinal sin.
I can't visit Japan anymore.
I know, right? It's so fucked. It absorbs all the spice.
Oh my god.
Potatoes in the gumbo. Dave and I are both from Louisiana, so
yes.
Boy,
I don't think we've ever told this on a stream, but we did not know this guy. Jacob and I didn't become friends until like a year and a half or so ago, with everything. Jacob and I apparently went to the same college 1 year apart.
Yep.
And
I think my senior year was your freshman year.
Yeah, 1 year apart. I forgot. It's like 1 year apart. Jesus Christ. Like 4 years apart. Well, no, we went to the same college at the same time and just never knew it.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I listened to Dave's radio show.
And it wasn't a big college. It's a small place called Louisiana Tech in Ruston, Louisiana. Like a small engineering college that I, like an idiot, went for radio journalism.
I bet you ran a radio host. You ran a radio show on KLPI. I remember.
Yeah, it was a comedy.
College radio show.
It was a comedy and rock and roll show called Hard Knocks with my buddy Zach. Where we would do, it was like we tried to do like a Dr. Demento, but we would play like Avenged Sevenfold and 3 Days Grace during the breaks.
Spooky tunes.
Yeah. Spooky tunes like Megadeth.
Fucking small world though.
I know, right? For real.
And now I'm like all the way on the other side of the planet, and now we couldn't be farther from each other, yet we're collaborating more closely than ever. Fucking small world.
But you seem happier to not be in this.
Oh yeah, dude. I moved to Japan. What was it, like December of this year? Yeah. I mean, my wife's from here, and I've got some family and stuff from here as well. So,
have you found an adequately greasy American-style burger there yet?
Adam, why did I think you were gonna ask? Have you found a home yet?
I'm building
It's just
it
been
right
scuttling
now.
around in boxes.
Yeah.
It's just like Nintendo Switch boxes he keeps finding and putting them together.
Me and my infant son and my wife are living on the mean streets of Tokyo. But no,
It's like Cyberpunk, dude.
like I've been trying to get fucking Cajun anything here, and like they have quote unquote Cajun spice. It's not Cajun spice. Like I paid $35 to ship internationally a thing of Zyderan's crab boil so I can make some actual fucking shrimp boil.
Dude, it's like the closest thing they're gonna have is like Tony Sacheries or something.
Not even that, man. Not even that.
Also, I just noticed, Daniel, thank you for the $1.
Dude, that was like an hour ago and he's gone now.
I just noticed. Thank you.
That $1 covers the next 5 seconds of Ashley cleaning up.
That covers less than 1 frame, thank you.
Thank you so much.
No, it sounds ungrateful. I mean it, thank you.
Oh, there he is.
Commencement is an hour later, and I thought I can stay a little longer. Oh, no worries.
I'm sorry for deceiving you all.
I will send a donation to the Anti-Lying Society to compensate. Thank you.
Zanquack, I have been to Natchitoches. You went to NSU, huh? Yeah, I have an aunt who lived near Natchitoches, so.
Very nice.
Jacob, the next time I go home, I'll make a care package and I'll get you like some Zatarans, I'll get you some Cracklins, and I'll put it in a box and ship it to
Slap
Japan.
Ya Mama. Oh,
yeah.
I would cry. I would actually cry.
My all-time favorite hot sauce, which bless my mom, she like Christmas just sent me with my mom sent me home with like 6 bottles of hot sauce, which unfortunately one of them broke in the bag and caused a mess, but one of them, my all-time favorite, it's just called Louisiana Gold. It's the best hot sauce on the planet. Like on anything, it's so good.
Wait,
like,
that's not. It's I believe it's got the yellow. It's like a red bottle with a yellow cap, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Okay.
not too vinegary, but it's also not too like thick like a Frank's. It's like right in the middle. Like
Yeah. I remember it. I remember it fondly. I don't like Tabasco sauce on most things. I like it in my gumbo though. I like it in my gumbo.
That's the thing is that like Tabasco is good on certain things, but you can't put it on like eggs or chicken or something, you know?
Right. I agree.
This one I'm
Louisiana
talking
goes
about,
with
you can put on anything, and that's why I like it. Like, it's also kind of weird, like the opposite. Like, you wouldn't put sriracha in gumbo, but
No,
you wouldn't
absolutely
put Tabasco on chicken. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't
Like,
put Tabasco in pho either.
yeah.
To be fair.
The thing about sriracha, I still like sriracha a lot, but my god, the fucking internet like blew that shit up to so big that it kind of got like, you know what I mean, like the sriracha
Yeah.
craze from a few years ago.
I remember that. Yeah, for sure. Like everyone was all up about it.
Mm-hmm.
I like
That
sriracha
craze
mixed with
is
mayo.
what finally got me to actually try sriracha.
It's good, but it's not worth like the greatest sauce ever hype or whatever. Like,
No.
It's also not particularly versatile, in my opinion. It's really
Yeah.
only good in certain dishes.
I like sriracha mayo on some kimchi fries with some bulgogi on
oh,
top.
Mhm.
dude,
Oh yeah.
Rocky
Spicy?
mayo is good.
spicy mayo on sushi is like, oh, heaven for me.
I can't just do plain mayo on stuff. It needs to be like an aioli
Same.
or like
Yeah.
a spicy one or something, you
Mhm.
know?
Ashley made the spicy mayo one time, and it was really good. It was in the fridge for a while.
I also
Aw,
made a
man, when
honey
you guys-
mustard that Michael keeps begging me to remake, and I just keep forgetting.
When
Wait,
you
what?
guys come to Houston later this year, I'm gonna show you a Yo-Yo's hot dog. It's gonna change your life. It's gonna change your life.
What do I keep begging you to remake?
That honey mustard.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Also, welcome back, Michael.
Yeah, I went on another round of looking for Crinkle.
Oh yeah.
Any luck?
Cricket's just hiding, like I don't.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know, ever since she went missing that one day, it's just like now whenever she's gone for an extended period of time I get fucking PTSD.
Yeah, Cricket's
I mean,
probably. Cricket's
understandably.
probably just hiding somewhere in the house asleep.
I hope so.
We will see her again.
Dude, we spent like
she'll
10
wander out-
grand on helping her, man. If she's gone.
15, buddy. Fucking. No, she's probably just gonna wander out of some corner of the house and yawn, and we'll be like, "Where the fuck were you?"
God.
Gotta wait for her to get hungry.
No. She'll wander on back into the light.
Well, Ashley had to offer up all 3 cats in order for Alf to follow her back.
I made
What if
that-
Cricket Cricket genuinely was a sacrifice to Alf?
I fucking so what happened, and this will be horrible if it turns out to like if Cricket turns out to be missing fucking again. I made that tweet saying, yes, I've offered the cats to Alf, and then I have to make a follow-up tweet and go, okay, anyway, Cricket's missing again, guys.
Like this is
Knock on fucking wood. She's
guy
probably
who's
just hiding somewhere in the fucking house.
Well, then the guy who's running the Alf social media account likes it because he thinks it's a bit, but your cat actually fucking.
No, you know, he actually replies saying sorry with a little koi emoji or whatever.
She'll just disappear all day sometimes. Like, she'll be in the house somewhere, but she just fucking vanishes.
I totally understand though Michael's worry because when he told me that too, I was like, oh no, please, not again.
this
Like
shit
that was the
again.
first thing I
Like,
thought.
there's no way she got outside.
Yeah, well, no doors
there's
have been
no
open
fucking
today.
way. But it's
So. We're
also
gonna,
just,
we're gonna
like,
find like a
Bowwood.
fucking window broken, and it's like, oh no.
Oh god, don't say. Okay, hold on. Now I'm paranoid. I gotta go check my window. Hold on.
Your window's fine.
Well, what if it isn't?
A sneaky Melmekian snuck through the window.
Alf came down the chimney.
Christmas Elf. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Jacob!
Fucking. Dude, the dude. Are you guys gonna like message the dude who runs the Alf social media? and
I plan to.
tell
I'm gonna tell
how
him you're
great
doing a good
he's
job. Yeah.
I wasn't going to, but like, hell yeah, dude, do it.
So no,
Do we
it
have
wasn't.
Cricket back?
Yeah, the Alf did the thing to Ashley where it's like, how many cats you got or whatever, and it's like showed all 3. He also did that to James Gunn, where James Gunn posted a picture of him and his cat, and Alf was like, looks delicious or something. Like,
Okay, my window's fine. She
yeah,
didn't
that's what
escape.
I figured.
She didn't escape through my window.
We got a little bit quiet waiting for you to come back and say.
Imagine if I come back and I was like, oh my god, guys, the screen on my window is broken. Guys.
You should have done that to fuck with us a little bit.
No!
That would
No,
have
I've
been mean.
been worried.
Yeah.
I don't want to put that into the world.
Yeah. Rapscallion crinkle.
And she is a little rapscallion. Give mother heart attack.
So yes, this is Rue being cleaned up.
I do enjoy Rue. I do enjoy these shots.
I do enjoy Rue.
I do enjoy Rue.
And a good old mac and cheese. I like a good roux.
Yeah.
A nice, dude. I need to make a good roux. It's like, dude, that pre-bottled crap that you can find everywhere. It just doesn't compare. Like, dude, it's always like just such a light color. Like, you know, a roux is really good if it's like almost black. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Like so much so that if you eat just the roux, it's like almost tastes chemically. You know what I mean?
like, oh, was this under my sink? No, it's fine.
Do you make your mac and cheese on a stovetop or in the oven?
On a stovetop. I'm talking about gumbo roux though. What do you make a roux for mac and cheese for?
Yeah, it makes them nice and creamy.
How many pets do we have in the house? Okay, we have 3 dogs, 3 cats, a snake, a rabbit, and a rat.
9.
Just a standard number of pets.
Yeah.
Guess how many of them are Ashley's?
Shut up.
Yeah, the only one is the rat for me, and she's right behind me.
In my defense, not all of them are mine.
Technically, if we want to be real, if we want to be real, like, fucking none of the pets are mine.
So
they're all Ashley.
They're ours.
Two of the dogs, 2 of the cats, the snake, and the rabbit are all Ashley's. The rat is mine, and then one dog and one
Rose.
cat. Yeah,
I've claimed Rose.
Rose is effectively yours, it seems.
One cat and one dog is Jacob's. So.
Like, I've always said that if Michael and I ever broke up, I would just give Michael Rose. She is more or less Michael's now.
She hates everybody except Michael.
Yeah,
so.
she really fucking does. So, you can't say none of them are yours. Rose is yours.
Rose is definitively mine at this point, yeah.
She's a ragdoll, right?
Yeah.
So pretty.
I would kill for Ranch.
How's little Miss Ranch doing?
She's good. I cleaned up her cage earlier today. And
how old is she?
Has it been a year yet?
Ranch has lived a longer life than I honestly expected her to.
Rats,
what does that mean?
Rats only live like 1 to 2 years.
No, you said like 3 years is the lifespan. Don't do this to me. You're gonna spike my anxiety.
You can push. You can push it to like 5 years. I've known rats that have lived that long, but yeah, they usually live like 2-ish max. Oh no.
Dave, you're giving Ranch the best possible life. It's fine.
You give her all sorts of good food.
Don't turn this stream into a memorial service for my rat. Like
she's not dead.
She's literally running behind me.
There's a YouTube channel called the Creek Valley Critters, and she breeds little mice, and I think there's like a medication that can extend their life pretty well. I wonder if that similar thing is with rats.
Oh, might be able to give that to Ranch.
Yeah. And she has a fuck ton. She has a fuck ton of mice. So you know, when they get older, she'll give them this little medication. It's not harmful or anything. It just extends her life a little bit.
Keeps them healthy.
Yeah, she's got a lot of happy little mice.
Dude, she's living her best life. Like, dude, she's living the fucking cush life. Fucking Rolls Royce life.
Dude, I got like just so lucky when we got her because like I looked out. She's just the most chill rat because all she'll do is just I'll pick her up, she'll climb into my shirt and then sit on my shoulder for like 4 hours and do nothing. And it's like cool. Like
Yeah, I know. I've had a lot of rats that you just could not do that with. They were just too antsy. They just wanted to like play and like run around and explore too much. Which is, cute in its own way, but it's definitely not good for a pet that you want to be chill.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of rats don't like being handled, so you really lucked out there.
I think we got lucky or not lucky, but like she loves being handled so much because we got her as a baby.
Yep.
And she's probably been handled just almost every day since she was born then.
Yeah, basically.
She's kind of used to it. Makes sense.
She's
Makes
like,
sense.
yes, father, hold me. I am baby.
Take me, father.
What I still find
Bring
funny
me
is
up to a
Ranch
big
was
soda.
initially supposed to be mine.
Yeah, so Ashley was the one who was like, I want a rat, and I was like, all right, whatever. And then we went to the store, and then I don't know how it turned into
It was I wanted a rat because I've always had pet rats, and I was like, oh, I miss having one. And so I decided, I was like, all right, I'm gonna pull the trigger. So like we got everything we needed, and I think I bought it all. And then fucking we got to the pet store and we like got a baby rat, and fucking we brought it home, and I let Dave hold it, and I never got it back.
Yep.
Dave is like, this is mine now.
But no, I saw how fucking in love with her you instantly fell. I was like, it's fucking you have her, dude. It's fine.
Thank you. My $4 pet.
Yeah.
The pet that you had to lie and say was food.
Yeah, that's
snake
the most
food.
fucked up part, is that in order to get her...
They don't sell rats as pets anymore. They just
Yeah.
don't. That's the only way to get rats.
You have to say like, oh, this is food for my snake.
Yeah.
Like I had
That's
to,
weird.
I was like, hey, I want like a feeder rat for my snake.
Which is the
So we got-
problem, because like I thought about getting Ranch a friend, but the problem is that I can't go to them and be like, hey, I need like another female rat,
Yeah.
because like, they'll catch on. Like, wait a minute, why does it have to specifically be a female? I have to be like, oh, my snake only likes girl rats. Like, I can't say that. Like,
yeah.
Your snake's a freak.
I have a sexist snake who only
Sexist.
a snakeist. Like,
Only eats female rats. Thinks all male rats deserve to live. She just refuses to eat them. It's a sexist snake.
Oh, that's
That-
funny.
Something about like pets having hang-ups like that just has always been a little giggly to me.
oh yeah.
I mean, I've known plenty of animals that like don't like men or women. It's very weird.
A lot of
Sexist pets.
a lot of dogs don't like children.
I mean, I don't.
That
blame
makes
them.
sense. A lot of people don't like children either, to be fair.
There've been a lot of dogs I've met who they only like the women of the family and are scared of men.
Yeah. Fucking. But I can understand like the children things. Kids can be super fucking overwhelming.
Sure.
Yeah.
The only kid I like is my own. I'm letting there to be frank. Like,
Are you gonna plan to, once your son gets a little older, let him have a pet, or what are you gonna do?
yeah. Once he gets about like 3 years old, 4 years old, we plan on getting a puppy.
Aw.
And this is gonna sound kind of morbid. We're gonna get him a dog who has a life expectancy of about 10 years, so maybe like an English bulldog, or a dog that has some health issues with it, so that it passes away when he's like 13, 14 years old, because that's kind of like a tender enough age to learn about.
So he
death where
learns
it doesn't
about.
hurt. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So you learn like, hey, sometimes the things we love don't always, stay with us, and that's okay. Like, that seems like a good age.
No, I'm going because I agree with you, because that's a good way to teach that lesson, but it's also like, that like that dog's gonna be like his best friend. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna
oh,
hurt.
I
like,
hate, dude. Fucking life sucks.
But as
like-
because I went through that pain at about 14 with my dog, and it
Yeah.
taught me like, hey, sometimes we love things and sometimes they go away, and that's okay, And 14 was a really good age for me to learn that, because if it would have been like later in life, I might have been more selfish with it. If it would have been early in life, I probably would have traumatized.
I do
me.
know I have always wanted my own dog. Like, I had dogs growing up at my parents' house, but never like my own dog. But I have, because of our fucking zoo house, I'm never gonna get a dog until I because one day I'm not gonna live with Michael and Ashley forever. Like, once I get my own place or settle down, then I'm gonna get a dog.
Oh yeah.
So for
But no,
now,
that's
I'm
maybe
fine
the-
with my rat.
That's gonna be the last thing the good boy is going to do for me. First thing he's gonna do is be the best friend to my son, and they're gonna fucking love each other and be like total buddies. And then the last thing he'll ever do for me is teach my son a very important lesson at a very tender age.
Mhm.
So I will be very grateful to him. He will be the goodest boy, and he will get the best funeral.
Daniel says just show the kid Bambi and he'll get the idea.
Yeah, that too. Just show him
Holy
Bambi.
Yeah, it's
shit.
basically see this kid is basically that.
Just basically that, yeah. Sometimes you're gonna love something so much and like bad things happen to the most innocent
And a hunter's
things.
gonna shoot them in the woods.
I don't disagree with you where it's like it is important to learn these lessons. It's like when we've talked before about like why like I think it's important for kids to watch scary movies like when they're like around that age so they kind of understand these feelings and stuff, you know.
Yeah. It's a good time, I think, cuz like I know if I would have experienced that, like if I would have never had a dog and like it would have passed away, like I know that I would be like very selfish with it had I not gone through it at an age where I couldn't deal with it. Like dealing with it at like 30 years old, for example, like I would probably spend all the money in the world to try and prevent something that was inevitable, right? For the dog, just because that's like a lesson I didn't learn when I was younger. You know what I mean?
We had pets basically all my life, and you know, I've had pets come and go, you know, from just every age pretty much. Like when I was a baby, we had a cat named Mr. Kitty. He came with the house that we bought, which is kind of funny. He just kind of came with the house, and you know, we lived in this house for like maybe 10 years. Mr. Kitty only lived for like 3 years. The 3 years that we were first there, though. I was like maybe 7 when he died. I don't know. I might be misremembering, but we had a lot of pets. We had a dog named Roscoe. I literally don't know what happened to Roscoe. He just kind of vanished one day.
Oh no!
I literally don't know what happened. We mostly had cats, and I had one cat that his name was Midnight. He was my buddy. He was a black cat too. He was my best friend. And one day my dad just kind of he was at the door begging to go outside because he was in heat, and my dad was like, "Fuck it," and let him outside. And
I don't.
That was the
He didn't-
last.
I don't. Think
no, he
male
did, he
cats
came
go
he
into
came back.
heat.
He came back like 3 months later with feline leukemia.
I see.
Yeah. And then we had to put him down.
I don't know if male cats go into heat.
I have no idea what. Well, I mean, he was around that age, is the thing. He was around
Like
the
going through
time.
puberty. It's like I need to fuck something. Right?
He
Hey,
probably,
Chad, I'm
like,
sorry.
could smell
I'm
some
sorry. Our
cats in
fun
the
stream
area.
is talking about animal death. I'm sorry.
I know.
about that.
Sorry.
Like,
Maybe
hey,
we should change the subject.
That might be a good idea.
I mean, it is.
How about,
It is reality, but also we're just
Yeah.
so how about
We're
this?
preparing them for when Kira gets shot in episode 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
It's
It's all
all-
It's
taking
just
good
a
aim.
direct recreation of Bambi, but it's Warren with a shotgun and Kira.
Kira gets rabies. You gotta put her down.
You was like,
Yeah.
get out of here! Get out of here!
Get out of here!
And wait, no, maybe it's we cut. It's Rue being like, you just see like her like crying, like, come on, just get out of here already, and then it cuts and you just see Griff run away into the woods. like
With foam in his
Fucking
mouth.
butt naked, crawling into the woods.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny.
Here, how about this, Jacob? Do you have like a list of movies you know you definitely want to show your kid before he's like a preteen or something?
Fern Gully, so he can learn about the environment and why it's important.
and toxic love.
Wally.
Yeah, Toxic Slug. Wally, sure, why not? The Ernest movies, for sure.
Oh,
'cause
fuck yeah.
Boy,
probably not before he's a preteen, but when he turns like 15 or 16, definitely like Monty Python stuff. You know, just
Oh,
like,
yeah,
into
yeah.
that
Yeah.
like brand of humor.
I watched those when I was like 11. Look how I turned out.
I mean, it's just a dry piece of humor. I
Shut
don't
up,
think
Ashley.
like,
my
It'll
Jacob,
be
I don't
as-
think you want to show him those.
really?
Jacob, I think I've told
Wait,
you this
which ones?
story.
Wait,
Huh?
not showing what?
You might not want to show him those. You don't want him to turn out like Adam.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
Jacob,
I'm
when
epic.
I was 10 for Christmas, under the tree, my dad got me Terminator on VHS, and my mom was pissed.
That's badass, though.
I know, but my mom was angry. Like, he should not be watching that. And my dad said he needs to watch this.
He needs to see this.
And listen, I turned out. No, that's not true. I can't.
No,
say
you
with a straight
didn't.
Face.
Don't even.
I can't straight that with a straight face.
Don't even lie.
I
Moonlight,
played a
that's a
shit
good
ton of
one, Rush
Grand
Hour.
Theft Auto growing up, and I killed so many people and did so many drugs in those games. And I
You, said,
Moonlight-
you did a little Mario there. You said, I killed so many people.
Moonlight says, I'm showing my kids Rush Hour. Rush Hour probably would be fine, honestly, because that's kind of more wacky, you know.
Shrek.
Shrek.
Dude, yeah, Shrek is mandatory viewing.
I don't know
I
what
know-
he's gonna be into though. That's the thing about like.
Yeah. Well,
being
ultimately, like
parents.
his taste early on is going to be somewhat shaped by what you show him. In
Yeah.
A way. You know, like.
And then he's gonna rebel a little bit.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah.
comes out like an anime fan or something, you know? It's like their environment that makes them that, I think.
He didn't bust out your wife's womb with the Keyblade.
He didn't
know?
bust out with the foreknowledge of, man, remember the Titans is such a good movie.
I like
sure-
he's mixed, right? So like he's being raised in Japan, so I think he's gonna like rebel and want to lean towards his American heritage a little more, because that's always
That's-
gonna be the case, right?
Oh, he's
More
going to be into
adopted
David
New York.
Lynch.
I was about to say that's where Uncle Dave steps in. And it's like, you ready for
he's-
Twin Peaks, kid? Like
He's gonna be like, wow, cool foreign Uncle Dave. From a magical fairy lawless.
If your son called me foreign Uncle Dave, I would love that so much.
Points at you every time he sees you and goes, foreigner.
Oh, it's because Dave's
That's
wearing
how
a
he learns to
foreigner
work.
t-shirt, like the band.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should wear a foreigner t-shirt.
That would be a funny skit. That'd be a funny like TikTok. Is like a little boy.
Yeah, that'd be a
pointing at a white guy and be like, "Foreigners!" Like, hey, and then he looks down at his shirt and he's wearing a foreigner t-shirt. He's like, "Oh, I see." Hey, fuck
Aw.
off!
Get out of here.
Get out of here, you little rapscallion! You, dude, I can't wait for you, Ashley, and Michael to all like come to Japan. I can show you guys all around.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a
Japan is,
blast.
Japan is number 2. So I've never been outside of the country in my life, ever.
Really?
No, Japan is number 2 on my list. My number 1 is Italy, but Japan's number 2, so I'm very excited. No, the genuinely. So, Michael, some friends and I are going in June. Sorry, I almost said July. We're going to New York for a few days to go see the Beetlejuice musical and then just prowl the city. That'll be going from California to New York will be the furthest I have ever traveled in my life.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
dude, have a fun time, man.
but I want to go out of the country so bad somewhere else. I want to go see something besides America.
We're building my house right now. It should be done in October. You guys are welcome to stay as long as you like, because
Heck
the
yeah, I
biggest
call the
expense
bathtub.
is your hotel. Yeah, but go for it, buddy.
Oh, the
We got one
driveway,
of those
dude.
deep bathtubs. Have you ever been in like a Japanese style bathtub or anything like that?
No.
So in Japan, like the bath, like the toilet is in a completely different room, right? So the toilet's not in the bathroom, and the bathroom, like the whole room can get wet. So you have like a tub, and then you have like the floor, and then like there's like a shower outside of the tub. So like the tub can just like overflow onto the floor, and it's like it's no big deal. It's literally designed to do that. So you can fill it up like all the way up to your fucking armpit, and it's totally fine. And it's deep. They're amazing. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Right.
You're
It's a
absolutely
literal
love it.
bathroom. You can bathe anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. It's designed that way. And then you get out of the bath and shower like in the room next to the tub, but not in the tub.
Dave, you'll never be able to go back to toilet paper once you use a bidet.
It's true, man.
It's so nice.
No, dude, it's true. I've been doing that. We got a bidet here, and it's like life changing. I feel like an animal when I don't use it now.
I'm gonna say something that is probably
for
gonna get people to be like, Dave, what the fuck? Do you know how I know I'm gonna love a bidet? Because I'm the kind of person when I shower, the last thing I'll do is kind of bend over a little bit and let the water go into my butt to rinse out the last any remnants. You know?
Any remaining flakes.
Yeah, so
Any little nuggets down there?
Yep.
Little TMI, but I mean, we can all understand, I think.
Oh no, dude!
It's
like
relatable.
the first time my wife was born and raised in Japan, right? So the first time she came to the United States, she was using the bathroom, and she sent me a message on line, and she was like, "Hey, how do I like activate the bidet to clean my area?" I was like, "Oh, we don't do that. We just kind of rub paper across our ass here." She's like, "That's barbaric."
You know, when you say it like that, it does sound barbaric. You know,
She's like, "Wait, you just like take your hand, cover it in paper, and just kind of scrape it across your asshole?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "That's fucking barbaric. Why would you do that?"
oh,
We
my
wash our hands
God.
after.
and that makes it fine. You know.
Yeah, I get, She's like, "Why would you?" She's like, "Oh, that's so gross. I can't." She's like, "I feel so unclean." I was like, "Yeah, no, that makes sense."
We're in America. Get used to it. We're free here.
Oh yeah, this is the land of freedom. We lived in America for almost 3 years. We're here.
Land of the free
And I'm coming.
and the home of the brave.
Ray, hey, hey, hey.
Brave.
Now I want to hear Fat Albert sing the national anthem. That'd be amazing. Hey Rudy. Remember the episode of,
it's the USA.
Remember the episode of Fat Albert where he imbued himself with troll blood and became the Eldritch God?
I
Remember that
do.
one?
It was incredible.
Yeah, it was
I
incredible.
want a Fat Albert Kingdom Hearts world.
He said,
Hey, I got the Keyblade. But
Yeah.
Sora, Xehanort's gonna take you all to the darkness realm.
could you imagine just like, the scene in the fucking live action Fat Albert movie where he's running towards the TV to turn into Kenan Thompson? Imagine that, but that's an attack of him running towards Sephiroth. Like,
that whole movie is a prequel to the David S. Pumpkin sketch on SNL.
it is. It's very strange, the timeline.
I'm David Pumpkins. I still go back and watch it every now and then.
Sora, you can't open the door to darkness.
I think Rudy's turned into the Dark Heartless.
Who's that
Rudy
one
done
kid? In
got
that one,
Norded.
who's that one kid in that one episode that like gets in like a fight and dies? Gets
Isn't
shot
it Fernando gets shot?
Fernando.
Isn't it his
Fernando's a
name?
Heartless now.
Jesus Christ.
That might.
What?
I mean, that's probably what they would do. Is they'd probably they would adjust
He
it.
gets shot in an alleyway. It's fucked.
No, for the Kingdom Hearts version, they'd probably adjust it so he turns into a Heartless, and they have to like get his
a
heart
Heartless,
back.
corner him in an alleyway and stab him to death.
So what would the Fat Albert summon do? Like, I imagine he'd just like roll around the screen,
He just falls out of the sky under your enemy and then bounces back up into the atmosphere.
He takes out like a fucking trash cannon or something.
I don't know enough Fat Albert lore to be able to like contribute.
What if it was like a thing, like, you know how like in the Final Smash for Mega Man in like he gets like all the iterations of Mega Man to shoot their lasers, What if it's just all of the all the
Cosby kids?
all the Cosby kids together and they all just like shoot their instruments directly towards the villain?
That'd be good.
Oh, that'd be fucking amazing.
Mushmouth unhinges his jaw and swallows Sephiroth whole.
Remember, Square Enix is cowardly if they don't do this.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's ever going to do anything with Fat Albert ever again after everything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, people are trying to do, J.K. Rowling stuff still and keep that going.
So when is Sesamoid gonna cover the Fat Albert theme?
There you go.
All
Fucking
right.
Yosuke Matsuda, if you don't incorporate Fat Albert into the next Final Fantasy, you're a coward. I'm
All
sorry,
right, so
Ashley, please continue.
it's come to my attention that some of you are little sneaky sneakertons, and some of you are not part of the Patreon, because apparently, even if you stream to an unlisted YouTube stream, it still shows everyone that can see you on Discord that
Get
you're
out!
streaming.
Get the fuck out!
No, it's fine. If anybody is in here because they saw I was streaming via my status on Discord, you're welcome to stay. You pulled an absolute galaxy brain move and figured
It is a
it
testing
out.
stream.
So it's a testing stream, so it's fine. But everybody that I'm seeing in here, for the most part, seem to be patrons that I recognize. So, whatever. We figured it out now, though, so it shouldn't happen in the future. But I was just like, oh no!
And if you're not, you can go to our Patreon, and then you can watch these whenever you want.
Yep.
So give us your money to make this show. Thank
Give us
you.
$1 on Patreon. You can watch the private Patreon.
Yeah, it's literally you get $1 a month, and you get pretty much all the perks except like a couple things. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, we're very generous.
Yeah,
like,
dude, for $1 you can hear most of, if not all of it. Did you guys post all of one of the songs as a Patreon post?
No, we
First,
posted
like,
a 50
third.
second, the 50, yeah.
Yeah, the first third of our first song. You get to see a ton of concept art.
You get monthly updates, which, like I said, I write 8 paragraphs up and no one reads. So.
But I think most of these people are already patrons, so.
Yeah.
We're just kind of preaching to the choir. But in case anybody snuck in.
Oh, Rivet has a good point. They say, for a future, if you put a link to the stream on Patreon post, link that in the Discord server as well.
Didn't you do that?
Did you do that?
Yeah, I did. I thought.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, there's a link.
I don't think the link is publicly.
No, you're good. Yeah, you did link it. I think they just might have missed it.
No, I think they're saying like the link is publicly visible on my Patreon. No, it's not. Okay. Cool.
Excuse me.
All right, quick shout out. If you're not part of the Patreon, donate $1 so we know who you are.
Yeah, for $1, you get basically access to all behind-the-scenes updates, basically pretty much everything we post. $5, you get to join in our monthly Q&As, and then $10, you get like it's like an exclusive credit on all releases.
Yeah.
So basically, for $1, you get almost everything. Honestly.
Yeah, and I'm looking to add more benefits and stuff to like the $10 tier and possibly like higher tiers as well.
Yeah.
So like the Patreon is still a work in progress. I'm still figuring out like rewards and stuff we can add.
Not to
Win
mention
a visit
stretch
from
goals.
Davis.
Both of you talked at the same time. What?
Oh, I said not to mention the stretch goals as well.
Oh yeah.
You got some of those. Ooh.
Yeah, for
And I said one of the
for $50,000 a month, we will. You can buy our silence permanently.
Sam says, for $1, I can find out if the Sesamoid band members like bidets.
I can tell you the singer does. I am a fan. I do like bidets.
Hey, do you like water in your ass?
There's no.
You
way
are
in
the
hell
opposite. You
Griff-
are the opposite of Griff.
There's no fucking way in hell Griff has ever used a bidet.
Guys.
I like a bidet.
Jacob, roommate, writer Jacob, just came in and gave me a Go-Gurt.
Nice.
Have a Go-Gurt.
Thank you for the Go-Gurt.
Now microwave it. Get a hot Go-Gurt sounds gross now that I think
You want
about
the
it.
internet to know that?
A hot Go-Gurt?
No,
Oh, you're
it's not
talking to other Jacob.
Jacob McCall. Jacob McCall gave me a Go-Gurt.
Ah. Go-Gurt. What about Go-Gurt versus Danimals Crush Cups? Which is better?
Man.
I was all about Danimals.
Danimals are where it was at, man.
I also, you guys remember those like Trix yogurts?
Mm-hmm.
Those were fucking good.
I used to have those. They fucking ruled. The like color
You know what
swirl
stinks?
ones.
They were
What
really
stinks-
tart.
If you ever went back and tried them, we just taste pure chemicals.
Yeah, yeah.
That's probably that stinks.
When you're a kid, you don't have taste buds.
No, you just like, oh, it's sweet and it's colorful. I'm
Yeah.
stupid. I'm stupid. Be like Queen.
Like Gween.
I like the Queen. But
know,
yeah, like I had like a fruit roll up recently and I couldn't do it. It tasted like it was just pure like just acid, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
I know they don't make normal yogurt, but Sweet Tarts makes a frozen yogurt. It's really good. You can get it at a frozen yogurt place. I forget the name. It's like
Baskin
Merchenni's
Robbins?
or something like that. Merchenni's, I think. I don't know. I got it once from there. It was really fucking good. But Sweet Tarts yogurt would be pretty tasty, I think.
Yeah,
Raspberry.
maybe something like was it Spree? Is that another candy that's kind of like sweet tarts? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Spree?
Oh, killing Spree.
Killing Spree.
Can we have one of the max stretch goals on Farfetch be win a visit from Davis?
You said stretch goals, but I thought you said Shrekticles.
Shut up.
Who the fuck
And
is
now I just want to
Davis?
see.
Like win a visit from Shrekticle.
I have a
David.
question. Has anyone ever mistaken Quinn a woman in the Far-Fetched universe? Like, were they trying to play a show and someone said he was a pretty girl or something? Probably.
Probably.
Considering
That'd be a gag.
considering half the internet does that, I'm sure in universe somebody would do that.
Papa Swirl. I'm joking. Anything Papa Swirl does. I cannot wait to hear Papa Swirl's voice. You have no idea. I've not even heard it.
We haven't even heard.
Yeah, I was about to say, none of us have heard it.
Nobody knows what he sounds like.
Only he does.
Only Papa Swirl knows.
So if I'm asking too much, feel free to shut me down. Papa Swirl is like a character, right? Like he is sentient, is he? I don't know.
So the best way we could try to explain this is that Papa Swirl,
It's like asking if the universe is sentient.
the character, the truck itself, Papa Swirl, like the ice cream truck, Band Van, is a liminal space in itself.
So like it can expand and retract.
And weird things happen in it. And then Papa Swirl himself was a mascot for an ice cream company in universe.
Like there's the Papa Swirl mascot character, and then there's the truck.
Right.
The Sesame.
So it's a haunted truck, for lack of better words.
Yeah, exactly.
Who
but
knows?
there just
SCP.
happens to be a character associated with it.
Woo.
You'll have to wait and see. Woo.
The voice that I, for some reason, associate with Papa Swirl is like every time I see his face, I always think of the voice of King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph.
I can see that kind
I
of.
think of like the King Candy kind of sound.
Paul
He probably
Fusco.
wouldn't. Probably Alan Tudyk. Probably
I
wouldn't
could
actually
see.
sound like
I
that.
could see him, the mascot, full body version of him sounding.
Yeah, like the
that.
mascot just be like, "Hey, come on, kid!"
But
yeah!
the truck head is a fucking demon. I mean, what?
Well, yeah.
Like,
Paul Fusco.
Kind of like
the voice of Alf.
Yeah.
be like, "Run, rabbit, run! It is not I."
That's the thing. That's why. I mean, that's the joke. Obviously, is that like the Sesamoid gang are so like poor and desperate that their fucking vehicle for everything is just this broken down ice train truck they jam their equipment into and ride in that may or may not also be cursed. It's
may
like
or may not also be trying to kill them.
Yeah, and it's like that's just funny to me, like the idea that like they're all reliable is like that, you know?
And they just have to willfully ignore all the weird shit.
Yeah. It's like that or walk, you know?
Yeah.
Like
So Dave, I have to bring something up for Hunter's sake.
if you talk about the French cables, I swear to God. I DM'd that to Hunter in the Goofs and I was like, you mother.
That is fucking hilarious, dude.
We have time between. Do we? Of course we have time. We are gonna change, but we're gonna change that to cables.
We
I've
are
decided.
fucking not.
No, yes we are. I'm making an executive decision. We're changing it to cables.
We're not changing it.
It's gonna be
It
wires
makes
for-
Hunter too mad.
I don't care. Fucking.
Dude, come on. People call them wires sometimes.
And also, like, they're an early band that don't know what they're doing yet. Of course they would call them
And now
wires.
Hunter shows up. God damn it!
Hunter, what's
It's
up,
like you
Hunter?
summoned him.
But for those
He is me.
who don't know, on the stage there's a box that like says fudge bars and it's crossed out and it says wires on it. And wires is the wrong terminology. It's supposed to be cables Because cables are what, have a plug on either end of them. Wires are just, like straight up metal wires with a coating
because I
on
wanted
them.
that joke because I wanted like the idea because the joke is that like they're carrying like electrical equipment for the band instruments in an old fudge bar box, which is such a stupid idea. That's the joke. But then Hunter is so hung up on the terminology of cables that he thinks it ruins the joke. And I'm like, nobody gave a shit. Like
The French did.
And also,
the French surrender to everything. You think I care?
my argument is they would make that fuck up at this point in their careers.
But the joke is that there's a French version of Farfetched, and they changed it.
And they made it say cables in the exact same font that we did for it too. I was impressed, I have to say. But I was also like, you pieces of baguettes, I swear to God.
Well, they probably put like a mask and motion tracked the whole thing and wrote it out. And I'm like, that's a lot of effort just to change something. I almost think Hunter contacted them and made them do it. Like it's too perfect of a fucking storm.
Hunter called the entirety of the France Farfetched fandom and said, "Guys, I got a job for you."
It's an open call, an open letter to all French people who enjoy Sesame.
And like I said, you guys, you didn't even notice it. We're telling you this right now. No one cared, but it was a genuine argument that Hunter and I had for like a whole
French
afternoon.
noticed it, and they don't even speak English. I'm just being obtuse. I'm sorry.
You guys wouldn't believe, like, in the production of a show, like, you'd think that it's like the big decisions that like have the big arguments.
We
no,
never
it's
have
the
arguments over
tiniest
the
shit.
big decisions. Like
It's the
ever.
tiniest shit.
Like, we had an argument over how long the truck should be.
Oh yeah! Ashley and I had a genuine argument over how long the ice cream truck should be. Like,
because it was an argument of like what's realistic versus like stylization, and I had to like pull up a genuine picture of an ice cream truck and like redline it to like show. And eventually, like, in the moment, like, everything, like, the length of a truck is life or death. Everything's important. And then you give it, like, 30 minutes, and you're
like, why did we even give a shit?
Yeah, it's like, oh, it doesn't fucking matter. Whatever. It was really funny. I can't remember what, like, how that argument ended. I think we did end up making Papa Swirl shorter.
I think what it was is that, like, because I thought the bumper was, like, too far extended. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just, like, settled somewhere in the middle. That's what always happens, is we always, most of the time, we just come to some kind of compromise. Every once in a while, though, Ashley will win one or I will win one. But most of the time, it's some kind of, like, combination of the two. Where
there was a note on the whiteboard for like months. Actually, no, I think it's still there, where it's like topics we do not talk about, and length of ice cream truck is up there.
Yeah, that was on there.
Overalls is another one that's up there.
Oh God, yeah, no, Rue's overalls. Yeah,
that was a huge point of contention.
I fought so hard against Rue having overalls, but I thought it made her look like a child.
And I would not fucking budge. I was like, no, she's really immature. Fucking, like, this is a part of her
It was mainly, and to be fair, you did agree with me on this, it was mainly just because I know there are fucking creeps out there, and,
But she's like 23 years old.
I know that. I'm just telling you how the internet works. There are fucking creeps out there.
That was a fun argument.
That was the whole thing.
But like, yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, fucking, like, it's never the big decisions. Like, we have not once argued over like a huge plot relevant giant decision. But like, there's little teeny things here and there where like we're both just like, no, I will not give in. This is the most important thing in the entire world.
The show lives or dies on the color of Rue's overalls.
Yes. Welcome to the creative process.
Yes, skis. Also, when's Sesame gonna play at a Denny's?
Bro.
What's up, Denny's?
What the fuck is up, Denny's? What the fuck is up?
Not gonna lie, we gotta do that at some point.
That'd be funny.
Actually,
I don't
do
think
a
Griff
Denny's
would ever say what the
concert.
fuck is up.
No.
Dave, I have a hypothetical for you.
Hit me.
What if you woke up one morning, and this is a similar hypothetical that I've given you before. What if you woke up one morning and everything was the same, like nothing changed, except your first name was Dennis, and you were Dennis Captive?
You've given this exact hypothetical before.
I think I'll say the same answer. Find the nearest 2-story window.
Dennis Captive.
All right, Dave. Follow-up hypothetical. Let's say you exist in a world in which baby spiders.
Shut up! No. Cole is not here for a reason.
I remember the exact hypothetical I gave Dave before. It was literally just, what if your name was Dave Captiville, but it was like with a K instead of a C? Like everything else was the same. It's just all of a sudden it's just spelled a little differently.
My initials would be DK, which is kind of fun.
Hey! You'd be slightly more Slavic. Just a little bit. Just a little bit more
Nah,
Slavic.
your initials right now are Detective Comics, DC.
Yep.
That's true.
It's always so funny when they do like DC Comics and then it says Detective Comics.
Yeah.
Like
I want to explore
it's
the
like
DC
ATM,
universe,
it's like-
the
it's
Dave
like saying-
Captiville universe.
it's like saying ATM machine, you know? It's like just the last word repeated.
Automated
twice.
teller machine.
Yeah.
It's okay. My
Automated
initials are
teller.
that of Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake.
That's true, JT.
My initials are ah.
Yeah, true.
MJK.
Michael Jordan.
Michael
Okay.
Jordan kills.
Michael
I always
Jordan, okay?
thought Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson kids.
No!
No.
Jesus.
Stop. Bad.
Hey, that was
Okay,
Adam. That was
explain
Adam.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That's the first thing that came to my brain.
Michael Jackson kids.
Stop repeating it.
You can just change your name legally instead of choosing death. No! Choose death!
No! No, I don't want him here. Not right.
Ouch.
I'm just kidding. What's up, buddy?
No.
You're conspiring with the French.
You can't prove anything.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre roux.
The Napoleonic invasion of the Farfetch server.
Also, can I
Anyway,
say
guys,
like how
Hunter's here.
Also, Hunter's here, everybody. The man
Hello,
behind the
Hunter.
Sesame, the man behind the Sesamoid music is here.
I'm her. Hi.
Can I just say how blown away I am at the sheer volume of foreign dubs that exist for Farfetch'd already?
Dude, right?
Especially because it's only like 1 minute of a scene, so it's like.
Mhm.
I mean that just. I mean I'm flattered that people are just like that, like wanting of content.
Hello, Apostle.
Like there are so many. Like I wanted to make a I got a promotion but in 10 different languages video.
That'd be
just like-
fun.
just like for shits and giggles. But there are so many out there. There's way more than 10 different languages, and especially like with a Spanish dub, there are like 12 different ones, and it was hard for me to pick which one.
I will get to say, in the pilot, at some point, you guys will get to hear Jacob speak Japanese as Griff at one
Hi.
point.
So desu yo? The Griff canonically is mixed, right? He's Hafu.
Yeah, well, we have a joke where Griff will just like every once in a while just randomly go into Japanese, and he doesn't even like know it.
Yeah, I was
Like-
about to say, I'm pretty sure
he doesn't
Griff
realize.
know why he knows Japanese.
Yeah.
He's always saying some real fucked shit in Japanese, just no one can tell.
それじゃ今からずっと日本語喋りますよ。
I don't even want to know what that was.
うん。ですよね。
I was reading something earlier about how Yuji Naka, who was like president, I like he's the guy that basically made Sonic or whatever.
Mhm.
How there was a point where he was in like the American branch of Sonic Team or whatever, and like in all of the sudden in Japanese he started talking like assuming that no one else in like the room besides like whoever he had with him spoke Japanese. He was talking about how he was basically going to fire everybody except for like one of the engineers and use their assets or something. And everyone in that room spoke Japanese.
Oh no!
Oh, no. I mean, honestly, though, like, if that's what you're doing, like, he kind of deserved that, you know?
Yeah, he's being kind of a dick.
Also, Coma Lover wants to hear Griff sing I Got a Promotion in Japanese.
Let's see here.
Sing it.
Promotion in Japanese. Hold on, let me Google that real quick.
Upgrade.
I got a promotion.
Really doing your family proud here with I gotta
Shoshin.
Google that real quick.
I imagine Shoshin, so something like Shoshin getata or some shit like that.
There you go.
Getto datta? Yeah, I would say
Geto da da.
Shoshin? Shoshin.
Pokemon? Geto da ze.
そうですよね. What do you think of this, Ashley? So my family and consequently me speaks Japanese with a bit of a dialect. Ibaraki Ben is what it is. It's kind of like a country hick accent. Would you want Griff, when he speaks Japanese, would you want him to have that or no?
I mean, that would fit him, honestly.
It's kind of like a
It would actually, yeah.
So instead of like desne, you would say like dape, for example.
Yeah, no, I think that would definitely fit him.
Or instead of ikimasu, you would say imbe. You know, shit like that.
In Japanese, Griff just saying, it's like, well, I don't know about that shitty stuff, but up in the south in the country, we do things a little differently.
Here in Ibaraki, we do things a little bit.
They got damn biscuits and sushi. Like,
I'm cooking up some scrimps.
Bro, Dave,
scrimp.
check out this epic notification I just got on Twitter.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What? What the fuck?
Why?
Alf apparently followed Topher Grace.
Who?
That's the main guy from That 70s Show.
Oh.
He's also Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 3.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the guy when he
I
says
want you to kill Peter Parker.
Peter goes, see ya, chump, and then he goes, what the hell? After he farts on him.
Spider-Man beheads him.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of Yuji Naka, he's suing Square Enix right now.
Oh no,
Yep,
why?
sure is.
Why?
For his removal.
Because apparently everybody in the studio, like including the people that worked for him, wanted him out because they didn't like him.
I wonder why. Maybe after, like, you know, secretly
apparently he wasn't
to fire everybody.
Apparently he wasn't a great leader. Well, the firing everybody was from way back from like Sonic Adventure 2. But yeah, no. Apparently he just wasn't really a great leader.
Oh, Michael, you got a speaking of follow, you got a really cool follow the other day.
Who, Roger Craig Smith?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. I was like, I was kind of geeking out about that. I was like, holy crap, it's
really
Sonic.
For you, honey. That's awesome.
I was like, it's Sonic.
That's badass.
So who's
You should DM them. It's Sonic.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not a.
You should tweet at Roger. Just say not as good as Alf.
No, dude, no. Roger actually was literally going through it a few days ago with someone being like, I like Ben Schwartz way more than you. and he was.
They have a picture of them meeting up and hanging out.
Dude, I love Ben Schwartz as Sonic, but they're two different Sonic voices.
Yep.
I don't know, and it's just it's dehumanizing to be like, hey man, I don't like your Sonic as much as I like Ben Schwartz. It's like, sure, you can have that opinion, but you shouldn't go up to the person. You shouldn't go up to the person and just say like, hey, I don't like you as much as this person.
Also,
because it's like, what's the point?
This might be a little mean to say, but if you're the kind of person who would say like, I like this Sonic voice more than this one, you should probably keep your opinions to yourself.
You probably don't have any right to have an opinion.
I mean, let's be real.
You probably don't vote in any real election.
Let's be real. The Sonic fan base, that's how they are, though. Like, they sent death threats to Jason Griffith after he got cast as Sonic because
what the fuck?
Yeah, because they were just like, you're not Sonic, and so they emailed him with death threats and a bunch of bullshit. And it's even funnier now. Because after Jason Griffith got replaced, people finally liked him, and so they moved on to hating Roger instead. and being like, "No, we liked Jason." It's like,
Somebody's
bro.
gonna always get the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
Whoever the most recent cat.
Sonic fans, come on, just go fast.
Kind of sad too. Like I feel really bad because when Roger made his post saying that, you know, with like the blue broken heart, saying that he was no longer voicing Sonic, I saw more Sonic people being like, well, that sucks. Can't wait to see who the new voice is. And then when Roger said, I'm actually coming back, people were just like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, oh, that's got to be so like heartbreaking.
What do you people want?
I like Roger as Sonic. I'd like for him to stay Sonic, honestly. I just wish that he'd have better like material to work with, because the writing in like his Sonic games just hasn't been great. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
I like his voice and performance. Like it's one thing if you're given like material that isn't great. I don't know, man. People in that community are kind of heartless.
Speaking of Sonic, Michael, do you want to talk about the other day when you were streaming a certain Sonic game, and I said something? You were streaming a Sonic game, and I said this. Wow, this looks like Sonic 06 or something.
Oh, I was playing.
Yeah,
dude, that was like a
fucking
month
hell.
ago, dude.
Was that? Oh, Jesus Christ, time.
I was playing Sonic Unleashed. I was literally playing Sonic Unleashed in a call.
Looks
and
nothing like Sonic 06.
And Dave was like, this game looks like shit. Is this Sonic 06? And I'm just like,
Damn.
Dave, this is the best looking Sonic game ever made.
Literally,
And I was like,
everyone
really?
in the call was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I was like, Dave,
It
this is
didn't
literally
look that appealing to me.
I was like, Dave, this is literally the greatest Sonic has ever looked in 3D.
Listen, John Carpenter himself said he liked the Werewolf Sonic.
That's the game I was
Alright?
playing.
Yeah, I know.
I like that game, dude. Sonic Unleashed is awesome.
I like that idea. John Carpenter's a super fan of Sonic, but he can only muster up the memory to remember it as the werewolf one.
Yep. Oh my god! Speaking of videos, one of my all-time favorite videos is John Carpenter playing the Nintendo Labo.
Dude, this thing's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's because it was when the Labo came out, the piano Labo from Nintendo, and they wanted him to play the Halloween theme.
Yeah.
And he was like, "How the fuck do you work this piece of shit?" Like they kept it in. Like
It's amazing.
It's literally a children's.
it's like a real video for IGN too. It's great.
Oh my
Like-
god.
And the video ends with him going like, "Wow, this thing fucking sucks." Like,
Holy shit.
That's incredible.
No sacrifice is too great.
I really want I want to be when I am fucking like 60 years old. I want to be like John Carpenter, where it's just like, I've done my projects. I just don't give a shit anymore.
Angry old man.
I want
Like,
to play
yeah.
video games. I
Yeah,
want to play
yep.
Sonic.
I want to make weird music and play video games and just tell people to fuck off. Like,
Valid.
It's better than being called a piece of shit all the time.
I love that quote.
Rue's face! No!
Oh no!
What
Where'd
happened?
it go?
I have
They
no mouth, but
took
I must scream.
Face!
Straight up
My
gone.
face!
Harry Partridge.
Yeah, no,
What a
Ashley, there's a
man.
quote from when some, like, I think it was Fangoria who was interviewing John Carpenter a couple of years ago when the first Halloween 2018 came out. And they were like, hey, John, do you miss the old, like, cult filmmaking days of Dark Star and Halloween? And he was just like, no. Because that was hard work. It sucked. Like, and then he went on to say, like, how do you feel about these films, though, becoming cult classics? And he's like, it's great. People don't call me a piece of shit anymore. like, he just doesn't care.
That's gold.
I'd love
honestly.
to get to that point where I just don't care about the things I've released anymore. You know what I
It's
mean?
like, hey, I'm
It's like,
done.
once you do,
Yeah,
and to
it's
be
done.
fair, like,
It's over.
I've
Okay.
always said it's like the people that annoy me the most are people who have egos yet don't deserve it.
Mhm.
Somebody like John Carpenter who's made like 30 fucking movies. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it. You know,
Right.
you deserve to have that.
That man's paid his dues.
Yeah. He still tours like his fucking synth music and stuff.
Isn't his son
I mean,
in
I
his
bet he
band?
does. That's probably a lot of fun, if I'm being honest.
Adam, I would love to go to a John Carpenter concert with you.
That'd be fucking sick, dude. It'd be a lot. It'd probably be a bit cooler than the Frank Klepacki reunion band that he put together. The
Yeah,
Frank
probably.
Klepacki and his Tiberian sons, like they're his children.
Nice.
It's still good music, but it's just a cringy name.
Yeah.
Actually, My Siberian Sons is kind of a cool name.
My Siberian son. Bliat.
Bliat.
It's like the Cyrillic version of Michael Jackson's Bad.
There's the
Bliat.
what's that? They have that
I'm
Christmas.
suka bliat.
Isn't that Christmas metal band called like Trans Siberian Orchestra or something? Yeah.
Something like that. They put on
I
a
will
good
say-
laser show from what I know.
Yeah, and that Carol of the Bands, like Carol of the Bells metal version is still pretty cool.
Christmas Battle of the
Dude,
Bands,
that thing
Carol of the
played
Bands.
on like every time there's a football game anywhere in winter. That like
Oh, yeah,
played
for
over every single ad break.
Big time.
Could not escape it.
Like Fox Sports and like yeah.
With
I thought you said fuck
the robot
sports for a
football
second.
player.
I genuinely thought he just said fuck sports.
Fuck sports.
I mean,
that's
fuck
one of the
sport, but-
commercials.
Fuck sport.
If I had all of the money in the world, I would love to buy out a Super Bowl commercial that just says football sucks.
That would be funny, I will say.
Football is bad, and you're all bad for watching it. That's
I
all.
can't help though, like every year though, like I'm not a big football guy, but every year I do have to root for my New Orleans Saints. I'd have to do it. So
Who dat?
who dat?
There you go. Also, Griff is saying "Ah!" in this scene.
Yes.
Oh
There
yeah,
you
I
go.
don't know if we ever got the I got a promotion in Japanese.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
we? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you were trying to figure out the right word for promotion, right?
Yeah. We got it.
Okay.
We got it.
AV, what take is that? He says Carol of the Bells is the Die Hard of Christmas song.
What?
What does that mean?
Is it because it's not really a Christmas song, but it's played at
Maybe.
No, I think
Maybe.
Carol.
I'm smelling what he's stepping in. I think I think I get it.
What a shitty opinion.
Yeah.
Christmas? Shitty.
I love you, AV. That was me.
Also,
Dave.
who's Carol?
I'm scooping up what he's dropping out.
Dude, I've gone on a rant before talking about how the Little Drummer Boy is the worst fucking Christmas song in existence.
I thought you were gonna say it's the worst Christmas movie because I immediately thought of like stop motion.
Oh, that one does suck though compared to the other
No,
Rankin
I
Bass
love
films.
it.
No,
It's
all
so
the other
cute.
Rankin Bass ones are better.
You may be
much for
correct, but that doesn't mean you have
Put
to
one
say
foot
it.
in front of the other, like Heat Miser, Snow Miser. Come on,
Yeah,
like
but
they're
it's
way better than freaking
cute.
stupid Drummer Boy.
Pum-pum-pum-pum.
Dave,
Around.
Ashley,
the
I
little
just
drummer boy actually bothered me. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Like what I was gonna say is completely off topic. You're good.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say this just fucking like it just popped up on my Twitter feed and I just realized it. We're gonna see the fucking Avatar 2 trailer in front of
I
Doctor
know.
Strange.
Oh man.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah. Right.
What the fuck? The fact that it's even like a real movie being made is astounding to me because like I forget that Avatar exists.
Like
Most people
the
did.
thing that I hear like a lot of people say, and it's totally true, like Avatar had zero cultural impact because name one fucking character from that movie.
Jake Sully.
That's the only one.
Jake
Try and name
Sully.
any
The
of
only
the other
thing-
characters.
The only thing I remember is I don't know the character's name, but the evil general from that movie is the same guy who plays the blind dude in Don't Breathe, and that's all I remember.
Did
Yeah.
you hear he read the script and he said he cried?
No, of embarrassment
His,
or like for
his
real?
character, that general character, apparently he appears like even though he fucking died or whatever,
Yeah, he died in the back.
even though he apparently died, he's in the rest of the movies. He's in Avatar 2 through 5, I guess.
There's
What?
5? Why?
They have up to Avatar
Why?
5 planned.
Oh,
Is it-
why?
right.
We've had that plan for a while.
Avatar 2 and 3 are already filmed, and Avatar 4 is in pre-production.
I want that
Dude,
James Cameron money.
Okay, but honestly, as much as Avatar didn't make like a cultural impact, it had a big impact on like film technology, if I'm not mistaken.
It totally
Sure,
did,
that's
but
fair.
that
It was a
doesn't
tech demo.
justify a million.
It was a
fucking
tech demo, is
sequels.
kind of what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't justify like all the sequels and the
I am
fucking,
gonna
like,
laugh
Disney
if-
amusement
No.
park.
If it only like breaks even Avatar 2, and they're like, we have to make 3 more of these. Like,
We already finished the other one.
That would honestly, I would feel. It's weird. I would feel heartbroken for them, but I wouldn't feel bad for them if that makes sense.
I
Well,
would.
the people who I give a shit about already made their money making the thing.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I'm at a point now, and maybe this is cynical to say, but like, I no longer care if like big blockbuster movies flop anymore. Like, I'm just like, I don't care. Like,
I think it's about time they start doing it, if I'm being honest.
just
The,
throwing
the budgets are
money
so
away.
inflated. Well, the budgets are so inflated that it's making it harder to take risks and do weirder stuff, and
Like-
just to the point where like, yeah, it's like at a certain point, a movie's gonna be so expensive. There's no way in hell it's gonna make its money
I
back.
can't stop praising Everything Everywhere All at Once enough, because what that movie did, one of the best movies I've seen in years, with just a $25 million budget.
That
What I was
movie,
gonna
that
say is
movie.
I feel like the consistent and constant inflation of like studio budgets has led to less innovation. People do
way,
better
yeah.
work with the tools that they have when they can't afford better tools.
'Cause I think it's also because you cherish those tools more, knowing
Yeah.
that like you have to take care
You're
of
probably
You also become
probably
an
a lot more
expert at
familiar
those
with them.
tools. Yeah.
them. If you only have 3 tripods instead of however many you ever want, you're gonna make sure they don't get broken. You know what I mean?
Well, and
Like-
not even that, you're just gonna make sure you use them as effectively as you possibly could.
Right.
You know, and shit, that leads to innovation, even in an industry that's been using the same tripod for hundreds of years, you know? I don't know. Like I said, I just think that like money tends to be a shortcut where ingenuity and creativity used to be.
So money isn't real. We've talked about this before.
Oh, sure,
And
it's a
also,
shared
money
delusion.
very well much doesn't buy talent.
No, it doesn't.
listen here, everyone. This is just our way of saying go see Everything Everywhere.
It's
like
true.
right
You
now.
should go see that movie before it leaves because I want it to do well.
Sam, you're 100% right.
I will say also, guys, like, just think about it. All you have to do is just go buy money from a bank.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Oh,
easy.
shut up, Jacob, Mr. Shorting the Ruble over here.
I made bank on the fall of the
Good.
Russian economy.
Fuck the Russian economy.
I still can't get over the fact that the 3 days that I was driving, moving from Louisiana to out to this house, because I was on the road most of the time, so I didn't have access to the internet except at like the hotels I stayed at, was when all the fucking like GameStop Bitcoin shit happened, and I left for 3 days, and I'm like, apparently the economy went under. What happened?
Buddy, that's
Like-
about to happen, but with the entire, like, housing
I was
market
laughing though because I
and-
missed the whole thing when I was in like driving through like Arizona. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I made over 20 grand on AMC. That paid for my son's childbirth. That whole fucking thing.
In America.
In America, yeah, that was a blessing. That was a blessing.
That's why the doctor like gave him a large popcorn and drink when he came out.
Yeah, exactly. He's got lifetime AMC Stubs membership.
Hell yeah, dude.
The doctor came up to him and was like, diamond hands.
Diamond hands. I'm afraid your baby has diamond hands.
And you're like, fuck yeah. It's like, no, they can't
Fuck
move.
yeah, he does.
They can't
No, like,
articulate.
seriously. No, they can't articulate. No, seriously, it's a serious condition. That'd be hilarious. I'd be laughing. Though they did ask me like, I don't know if this is normal. They did ask me like 12 times about like whether or not I wanted like a certain operation on my son. If you picking up what I'm putting down, I'm like, no, stop asking. Leave my son's private parts alone.
That shit's so fucking weird.
They asked me like
We
5
don't-
times.
I never got a choice, man. I was in a Catholic.
Neither
camp.
did I.
Sure, you don't want us to take a couple of, hedge trimmers? to
I was
them?
like,
It's
they're
so
like,
weird because that's all literally just based on out-of-date faith customs and nothing else.
Yeah.
There's no medical properties to that at all.
Maybe it looks a little less threatening.
I think they were just
Maybe, but
trying
I
to
wouldn't
charge me more
know.
money. They're just trying to charge me more money. It's just another surgery that they could charge me for. I'm like, but it was weird that I had to be like, no, leave my son's junk alone. Like, stop asking.
Hey, doctor.
Why are
leave
you
that
still
snake
on
alone.
this?
It was a weird
Would it be
thing.
crazy if we just snip? Would it be
I'm like-
crazy? Like, would it
I was
be
like,
like-
no, and like, all right, we'll go ahead and do it. I'm like, stop.
It's like that scene in Pink Floyd's The Wall when the hammers are marching, but it's just scissors, just
I mean to snip my son's junk.
yeah.
But they're like, well, it has all kinds of benefits. It's like, I know, like I am, and
I am.
it's fine. It's fine. He'll make it.
It still works.
You can
You
say
guys
the
ever
word.
watch-
You could say the word crucifixion or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is. I don't want to get this VOD taken down, so I'm gonna refrain.
Circumvention.
Yeah.
Coma Lover asks, do you guys ever watch crappy animated films just to get a good belly laugh? Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of fuckers in here are trying to get me to watch that new Pinocchio movie.
Father, I want to go out on my own.
I still
Or
need to
whatever the
watch
fuck-
that.
A little wooden boy! Bang!
You need to watch. it.
Mamma mia.
Yes, we do.
I'll
need
be
to
honest. I
watch
saw this. I saw the scene where Pinocchio gets shot, and I'm like, maybe I should watch this.
What did you just watch
Just
that
for that.
scene on repeat 1,000 times? Enough for the length of the movie.
Put a pirated copy of the movie out there, and it's just that scene for the entire runtime. Someone spent their precious time downloading it. Mamma mia.
The old
I would
crap.
lie. Hi.
I'm a little wooden boy.
I'm a Christmas.
Oh my god.
I love that lady.
Oh, this Christmas we have to watch that in the Farfetch server.
Rhapsody Kids, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what else we need to watch this Halloween is the dancing pumpkin and the ogre's plot.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know about that?
No.
Okay, it's this movie that when I lived with Amin, we had this tradition of every year. It's this movie we found on Amazon. It's literally it's the sequel to this movie that we've never seen, but it's about this world that these kids live in where there's a legion of pumpkin soldiers that are led by the top hat wearing dancing pumpkin.
What the fuck?
And they have to team up with the skeletons and witches to stop the ogre's plot. And when the ogre does nothing wrong, these characters just break into his castle and murder him for no reason.
What the fuck?
And just look up just the dancing pumpkin.
All right, hold
we've
on
we've
one
watched this
second.
2 years in a row. It's so terrible, but it's hilarious.
Let me look this up.
The only thing I get is a KXVO bumper for the
Hold
CW.
on, I will. Yeah, the dancing pumpkin and the
Pumpkin
ogre's plot.
Okay, I see it.
Kin and the ogre's plot. There it is. All right, let's see. What the hell is this? Oh my god, this is very threatening. All right.
Yeah, they look like oranges, not pumpkins. That's the best part.
What? Rhyme tunes.
This is part 1 of the whole movie.
All right, to part 1 of the Dancing Pumpkin, I have good news.
By the way, that's just straight up the Harry Potter font on the ogre's plot.
Fucking, I have very good news. We fucking found Cricket.
Yay!
She
Also, you're missing him dance, Ashley. Look at him
Michael-
go.
Michael carried her in, and she's super sleepy and tired. Yeah, she was just under the couch, dead asleep.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
found her. I ended up
What
going.
is this
I
dance?
went
You're
ham and
missing him
looked for her.
dance, dude. Listen.
What the
Look, he's getting down.
Look at him
Scooby,
go! He's getting...
up.
So now
He's
we
only
have this
one
beautiful
lad.
dancing and good news.
Well, he's so happy.
Oh,
that
also,
Cricket's in
the
town.
children have to travel in larger pumpkins that are sentient that they get inside, and they run through the forest.
That's a weird.
Oh,
lore.
here comes the small running pumpkin.
What the fuck? General.
Messenger Pericles.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
like that. As,
that's
you
a
know,
man of the armed forces. The dancing pumpkin.
I don't like that he doesn't have a nose. Not the kid.
What are these?
I don't like
human
his butt
characters
chin
look
either.
like?
Messenger
His legs don't look like they're made of like plants. They just look hairy.
He called you.
Now I
Oh
just want to
god.
make him an emote.
Hey, just go a little further. Here, go to when they have to get inside the pumpkin heads. A
Who is
little
this?
more.
No, hold on. Oh, come on, load.
I hate how they're just.
Ah!
communicating with him.
away.
Why does he have
Attention.
his
brave
age
Thunderbellies.
spots? Alright,
I don't like him.
Oh, here's what he has to run. Yeah, here we go.
Ugh! What the fuck? What is this?
Listen here, everyone. Listen here,
They're
everyone.
inside. They're inside his head.
Oh
We
my
need
God.
we need dancing pumpkin fan cams. I want to see at least 3 by the end of the week.
God. Some weird witch or some shit.
And he says, "Inside me, you are safe. Inside me, you are family."
Inside me, you are one with me.
Yeah, the pumpkins are
Oh.
enemies to the witches.
Fucking Star Wars ass chase sequence.
Well, she
Through
broke
the
a rib,
redwoods.
man.
I hate when that happens.
Okay, enough of this.
Yeah, we have to watch this whole thing.
No.
At Halloween.
Oh yeah, are you gonna live stream it?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
You gotta
I'll do
live
it.
stream that whole thing.
Fuck yeah!
Dave, I have bad news.
What?
No! Alf, why?
Never mind. I take it back.
Did Alpha unfollow you?
No, look in streaming chat, Jacob.
Hold on, let me take a
Look who he did follow.
Aww. I had such high hopes for you, Alf.
They're just looking for new writers.
Oh no! Not them.
Alf followed Amy Schumer and Sarah Silverman.
They're a silverfish.
Alf,
It's all over
I
for me.
believed in you.
You were the chosen one!
He was supposed to bring balance to the follows, not destroy it.
Also, Michael, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
It is so fucking hot upstairs. Can you put the air on?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
Yeah. One sec.
I appreciate it.
It's starting to get warm, and I'm not a fan.
Yeah, it's the 1st of May. Summertime is upon us. I'm not
Aw.
happy about it, but
I hate that season.
I hate summer.
I just want to. I honestly just want to skip right to September 1st. That's what I want to do. Honestly.
Wake me
you're not
up
weird,
when
please.
September begins.
Yep.
I think my least favorite part about
Oh,
May
he's
is knowing
ace
that like people who are in
Hey,
school
buddy.
are about to be out of school,
Oh
Mm,
yeah.
and the
yeah.
internet's gonna get a lot more annoying.
A whole new wave of stupidity is gonna wash over us all.
All those
Yeah.
far-fetched fans are gonna return.
Ugh,
Ugh.
gross. All right, I've completed my goal for this stream. All of the
Yay.
line art for Rue's body is done. Just need
Hey.
to face now.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Just gotta clean stuff up a little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying what should hopefully become a little bit more frequent Patreon.
Yeah, let us know,
streams.
like, what you guys think would be the best times for these, like,
Mhm.
Patreon streams, and we'll try to work around when, like, more people can jump in, and we'll bring in, I mean, we'll have these hooligans, of course, but we'll bring in other members of, like, the team and stuff, too.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah,
yeah, just let us know.
Let us know what times work best for you guys and stuff. I can't always promise they'll be scheduled ahead of time. I'm gonna try and announce some ahead of time.
Honestly, this one was kind of like, you decided this, like, yesterday, and I was like, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker. Yeah, it should hopefully.
I'm
be
glad.
released
I'm
more
glad we made your
frequently.
horrible weekend better. I'm sorry you're having a horrible weekend.
Oh.
Drink a Capri Sun because that's your gimmick.
I thought
Microwave it first. If you microwave a Capri Sun, is there like metal in those packaging?
No,
Pretty
I
sure
think
they're made
it's
of aluminum
Explodes from the
foil.
aluminum.
pressure
Yeah.
Or tin
of-
foil.
The pressure of liquid expanding.
It is a pretty tight seal on them things.
Or maybe it's like that secret with Pop-Tarts, you know? You stick a
Savage
Capri Sun in the
Shark.
microwave for 30 seconds.
I
and
think
it's
we have this
tasty.
already, but Savage Shark asks if we can get a GIF of these three screaming on the Patreon
I think we
there
already
is
posted
one.
that, yeah.
somewhere, but
Somebody want to go double check real quick because I'm pretty sure it's on there.
I'll check. I will scroll.
Scroll.
I forgot today's the first of the month, so actually the Patreon will be going through.
Yeah. Y'all are gonna get.
Oh my God,
suckers.
Ashley!
Huh?
So you know how you posted like the stream that we're currently doing on the Patreon, right?
Yeah.
The current thumbnail is the fucking pumpkin and the kids.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Hell yeah. Legacy established.
Listen, folks, with your $1 a month can you unlock the ogre's plot.
Kieran
Final
needs your
str- the
credit
final-
card numbers to
Final
to
stretch
unlock
goal,
the-
we defeat the ogre.
Oh, also, I do want to say a little update. Yesterday we had a nice long meeting. We are working on more comics for the Twitter account. So look forward to those. I know there hasn't been one in a couple of weeks, but we have plenty of ideas and we have one being worked on. So yeah, there will be more of those.
I love it. Look
Best.
look at Rue's fear. She is fearful.
They're gonna say, "Look at Rue's feet," and I was about to be like, "Jacob,
Jacob.
You were going to start a very bad trend. You need to stop
don't
now.
make me get the French on you."
Hey, I know we're going to see Doctor Strange at the end of this week, but can we also go see the bad guys sometime this week?
Sure,
Yeah.
dude. There are like 4 movies I want to see out right now, coming out.
I really want to go see the bad guys. Like, I'd be down to go see it like tomorrow or Tuesday or something if you guys want to.
Yeah, I mean, like whatever lines up. I know Jacob has a long work day tomorrow, so
Yeah.
yeah, I want to see the bad guys. I want to see Everything Everywhere Again. I want to see the Nicolas Cage movie, where he.
I
plays
want to see that
himself.
too.
Yeah, and then Doctor Strange comes out this weekend, so there's like 4 movies. Yeah, I want to see.
You guys gonna see the Northman?
Ashley, there's
I
one
want to see
you
the
missed.
Northman
There's-
too. I
there's
forgot
one you
that's out as
missed
well.
underneath that eyebrow.
Oh no, I'm missing some on purpose.
Oh, okay.
This shot that I'm working on is going to be used as a test to like test new colorists and stuff that we might bring onto the team. So I'm leaving some fuck ups in there as a test
Get
to
'em.
see if the crew will notice them.
And
Get 'em.
fix them. Okay.
Well, if they're watching this stream, you've already kind of kneecapped yourself, right?
Nah, I don't think
I'm
any
playing.
of them are watching this stream.
I highly doubt that.
Unless they
I just-
are, then they've gained a
Right.
tactical advantage, which honestly, if they're
gonna say.
dedicated enough to watch the streams to get ahead, I think they've earned it.
Yeah, man. War never changes.
You guys were talking about movies. I was like, man, it's been a while since I've been to the movies. I wanna go see. And I googled like what movies are on right now. And right now, playing at my theater, there's a Detective Conan movie, a Triple X Holic movie, Jujutsu Kaisen, of course, a Doraemon movie. It's nothing but like anime stuff. I love it. I'm here for it, dog.
That's what you get for living in Japan.
I didn't know they were making
Anime!
a Triple X Holic movie. I don't know if it's
Yo,
live
you got the
action.
Jujutsu Kaisen dub?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm joking.
We might. We actually might. I don't know. They do have English versions of films that play sometimes.
You know, I was watching one of the new X-Men movies the other day, and I totally remembered what Hunter's favorite X-Men character was.
Oh God.
Cable!
Ah, Jesus. The French fix everything, don't they?
Except winning wars.
I was gonna say, yeah, World War II. And the one before that. And the one before that.
World War -1? all the bullets fly back into the guns, like in reverse.
Suddenly Tenet.
Yeah.
There was that old albino black sheep gag where if you searched French military victories and hit "I'm feeling lucky," it'll bring you to a fake page they made that said, "Did you mean French military defeats?" And then when you click that, it's like a list of all the wars they lost, and I think one of the lines in it is, technically you can consider the French Revolution a victory, but that's only because the opposing side was French.
Dude, albino black sheep, that takes me back.
Yeah, right.
Seeky Boogie
Do
Dude.
you ever watch the Demented cartoon movie?
Oh yeah, of course.
A 30-minute terrible, like the 30-minute of just going, blah, then their heads explode.
Yeah.
Here's a llama, there's a llama. Everywhere, a little llama.
Funny llama, fuzzy llama, llama, duck, llama, cheesecake, llama,
That's how-
baked
didn't
potato,
you-
llama in the car, llama, duck,
Didn't
salad in
Neil-
a treehouse, salad in a cake, or with
I'm
the
so
orange played
upset
the
that you
rig.
know the lyrics, but I'm also so
Didn't
proud.
Neil Cicerega get his start on albino black sheep?
Yeah, he invented animutation,
Yeah.
which is
and
like
then-
taking cutouts of stuff, kind of like Monty Python style, and animating them in Flash.
And now he goes on to make some of the best stuff. Like I said, Spirit Phone is still one of my favorite albums, genuinely.
Oh, that's
By Lemon Demon.
one of the funniest videos ever is this guide to Tom Hanks movies.
That one and fucking What's Dylan Grillin'?
I showed that one to Cole and he's mad because he just like when he's cooking he just gets that in his head. He's like, hey,
Just that dun, dun,
bet you
dun,
can't,
dun,
bet you can't guess what I'm grilling. He just says that to himself now. Bet you can't guess what I'm grilling.
Neil Cicerega is one of those people who I'm like, is like my dream of like, I wish I could like make content this way where like he'll just disappear for 6 months and always drop a banger of something out of nowhere. And I'm like, God, that's you're so lucky you can just do that. Like whether it be an album or a
The rest of us
video.
have to be social media slaves and
Yeah, like he never has to go on Twitter except just being like, here's the thing, I'm coming out next week, okay, bye. And yeah.
No, I'm very
That's the
envious of that too. I've been
Goose
using
is one of those people too.
I've been using Twitter a lot less lately, and like for some reason it makes me feel guilty. Like I genuinely feel deeply guilty that I'm not using Twitter as much now, and I think it's honestly been doing good things for my mental health.
It is.
Sometimes we feel bad for taking care of ourselves. I encourage you to not.
I don't know. I'm like, I'm constantly just like, oh God, I'm letting my platform rot. And it's just like, no, I'm working on shit. Like, I'm just busy. Like, instead of scrolling through Twitter, I'm, working on more far-fetched stuff or, actual work stuff.
Right?
It's
Maybe
very
you're doing it
refreshing.
right now.
Yeah.
As you speak.
Dude, a couple weeks ago, the day I first changed my icon to one iteration of Count Scary was the day I started to care less about Twitter. That was my official, statement.
Mm-hmm. Also, Sam makes a good point. To be honest, if you're feeling bad about it, that's the exact reason to take a break.
That is 100%
It's
true. That is
completely
completely
true.
accurate.
Hello, Sam.
Yeah, Sam's
What's
been
up?
Sam?
I just
I'm
noticed
Sam
that he's
Word,
in
I'm Sam
here.
Word,
How you doing,
Sam
Sam?
I'm Sam Word. I'm Sam Word. Sam Word.
Sam is
Dave.
our social media manager, for those who don't
What's
know.
up, bud?
I'm gonna DM you something.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Then
You're in
pretend
trouble,
that
Dave.
TikTok doesn't exist? I can't. I physically can't. I'm obsessed
Oh, no,
with
I will
TikTok.
say Ashley's addicted to TikTok.
There's
I'll
some
call you out
good
on
stuff
that.
on TikTok.
To be fair, though, I only spend maybe a half hour a day on TikTok, which is still more
That's
than
not bad.
I like.
That's okay.
But it's not as
could be
much
worse.
as it feels like it is.
I'm so intimidated. I know as an online content creator, I should have a TikTok, and I'm doing myself a disservice by not having a TikTok. But I just
refuse.
I
to give
can't.
You should at
can't
least
on
reserve the
government.
name. You should at least reserve a name there.
I
Yeah,
refuse
So
to
no, it
give the
doesn't go around
Chinese
in
government
person.
videos of me dancing to some crappy song.
I have
like-
a TikTok for us because I know like it's a good platform to get more eyes, but it feels dirty. It feels like I've sold out to the Zoomers, and I'm just like, eh.
There was
Hey,
a
the Zoomers
day-
have money. They have more money than millennials somehow.
There was a day where
talk
apparently
about
one of my lines for as Hunas Boogie for one of Goose's cartoons, though, like I wouldn't remember this if I were you, like that line was trending like on TikTok, and I was like, I don't even have the app.
It's amazing.
So
What the
I
hell
know a
is
bunch
this?
of Honeycast fucking audios have trended. And it's always very surreal
Yeah.
seeing people like lip sync to like things I'm saying.
Dave,
That-
can you
that must
do a
be really
TikTok
not
dance
weird to
when you eat
watch.
your dog food.
Dave, our cover of Addict was like everywhere on TikTok for.
I
a
believe
couple
that.
weeks.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was.
Dude,
all
we
over the
still
place.
get, because it's between Jacob Hunter and I that we split the revenue from that. We still get like split between us like at least
$1
like
to
$120
$150,
a month. Yeah.
That's
Like, a
not
piece.
fucking bad. Like that's crazy.
Mhm.
Now imagine a whole album's worth of songs.
Someday.
That's where
I
it's headed.
imagine it every
Sesamoid.
day. I imagine it
Sesamoid,
every
huh?
day. Stop it.
Sesamoid.
Someday.
No, but seriously, like I always listen to these, or even just read these articles about artists who like release an album on Spotify, get like 15 bajillion plays, and then make like $27, right? But those people are actually just getting hoed by the record label.
Yeah, it's
believe
not the
that,
platform,
honestly.
it's their representation.
Yeah.
Or it's their representatives or whatever, managers.
That dude
Yeah.
who says he can get him on 20 playlists. He'll get you on the playlists, but he'll also take all the revenue.
Yeah. You might as well
Yep.
not be on the playlist.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, alright, I think that is all we're gonna stream today. Might come back tomorrow or the day afterwards and finish up Rue's face and get working on Griff a little bit, but yeah.
Right now the noise Rue is making is.
But thank you so much for joining everybody who
Yeah,
watched,
thank
and
you guys.
for those who watch the VOD later, thank you for supporting us. And thank you Adam, Hunter, Dave, Jacob, and Michael for also hanging out and helping speak when my voice has started to fail me.
When
now.
am I not gonna be here?
Dave must always be here.
I'm contractually obligated.
You and Michael are contractually obligated. I'm like, you live with
Yep.
me. You have to join me on every stream. My emotional support boys. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and we should see you again soon.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, everybody. Go see everything everywhere all at once.